watching Dave's TV, and now today in his man cave. Take it away, Dave.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Dave from Dave's TV. We're in the man cave. Already got somebody waiting to get on, so without further ado, there he is.
But in all fairness, it was nobody important waiting, Dave. It's just me.
Oh, you're important to me, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Love you too, man.
So how's it going?
Good. I literally just walked in the door like 15 minutes ago. I was down in London visiting my dad, and then I stopped by Drew's really quick because it's on the way back.
Sweet.
And I literally stopped there for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I said, I got to get home because I got to pick up my kid from work. And what is normally about a 1 hour and 10-minute drive took me 2.5 hours to get home. my poor kid, thankfully he's smart enough. He called the neighbor and got a ride from the neighbor.
Poor guy. Dad
and then,
just neglected him.
Yeah, and then Drew had messaged me. He's like, "Hey, Dave wants to know if you're going to go on his live." And I'm like, "Holy crap, dude! Like, I'm walking in the door. I'm trying to get everything organized." So, hey, here I am. I made it on time just for you, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. That was a last minute thing. It always is. So, actually,
yeah, you do your lives like I do.
Oh yeah, and I just got done reviewing the second one that you gave me, and actually did another one that I had bought, and it was a 12%er. So it's like, oh geez. So I'm gonna take it easy with the McGuire's Stout. I guess it's like a knockoff from Guinness from Aldi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look here, we got this big sexy guy waiting in the back.
Oh no, not the big sexy guy.
Oh yes.
I don't want to look. I looked at that guy earlier today. I don't want to see him again. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. We got people
Yeah,
popping up. Oh.
Hey, you said big sexy guy, so right?
Hey, there's Brian. Brian.
Wait, I thought I was logging into the OnlyFans page. What's going on here? I thought this was OnlyFans.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Dave?
Yo.
I still can't get as sexy as you.
Oh, yeah. My wife's sitting at the door looking at me. She's probably going to bed. Mm-hmm.
Well, tell her to come on. It's not like we haven't seen her before.
She wanted to make sure I wasn't showing my boobs on the internet again.
Oh, Shane, you just got home, eh? I sent you a text.
That's Drew's job. Yeah, I know. Like the traffic was brutal, dude. It was absolutely brutal on the way home. I've never taken that back home from you.
About my table.
Was there an accident?
I can go either side, and
Hey, Dave, can you open up a beer can with that?
it might take a second, but I think I could.
Oh yeah. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something here. All right, do not disturb. There we go.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm back.
I got another sexy Canadian trying to get in.
All right, that must be like Dave.
Getting crap. Oh, which one? Must be Alan.
There he is.
Must be Alan. It's got to be Alan. Yeah.
Well,
his internet went out.
There's only 3 people that live in Canada. So me, Drew, and Alan. We're the only 3 Canadians that live up here. So.
And there are
there
30
he is.
miles from the border.
Hey, where are you at, Alan? Are you in your porch?
I'm in my kitchen.
Oh, your kitchen.
Yeah.
I can't wait so I can get to Alan's and barbecue on his Weber.
Is it just me, or is Alan's video very choppy?
Yeah, something's going on.
Audio is a little low.
I think the signal's probably frozen. There's guys working on it. They got their little big lighters next to the lines down there. It'll be thawed out in no time, I'm sure.
That's funny.
Here's a Bic lighter. It doesn't work.
Could be.
Well, if you bring that internet down to Florida, it'll warm right up because it says.
Did you say something about Florida, man?
Oh, there you go.
These things are bangers, I tell you what. Earlier, you guys missed it. I tell you, the Harper Pub's always open. It's always hard. We were partying like it was 1919 earlier.
Oh, yeah.
19.
You will not see that
19.
video
Oh,
until Monday, though.
I partied like a
Well,
It's funny. I almost grabbed that to have on the live, and I didn't. I threw it back in the fridge instead.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Were you? Okay, well, I'm hoping I'm going to be pleasantly surprised when I have it.
Ah,
So just fair warning, by the way, speaking of beers and drinking beers, fair warning, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do my best Drew impersonation, and I'm going to release a video at least every single day.
Oh, I thought you were going to start up the
Whoa.
Doppelganger series for season 3 because I'm always anxious to tune in.
Oh,
hey,
for sure.
hold on.
No, I have so many beers in my fridge, and I need to get through them. So I'm gonna overload everybody with a beer review like every single damn day, and I apologize because I know I have a hard time keeping up with Drew's because he does like one, like I think Dave said one time, Drew does one every 15 minutes. He's uploading them. So
Okay,
it's hard to keep track of.
I think I'm caught up, and I'm like, well, holy shit, there's like 30 more out today.
well, I tell you what.
Yeah,
I
right.
drink a lot of beer, man. I drink a lot of beer.
See, I can't do that because I don't know.
That's
my
true.
fridge is
You need
almost
to space
empty,
them
so-
out though. Space them.
Okay, no, I can't because you know what? Here's the thing. I know you and everyone else wants to, but I missed a day. Like, say about 3 weeks ago, I missed a day, and I had 4 people email me going, "Where's your beer a day, buddy?" I'm like, "What? Holy!" They were emailing me.
Wait, I thought it was a beer a day with TK. It's a beer a day with beer for breakfast, facts for snacks.
Yeah,
Goodness,
yeah,
sometimes
so-
I've been saying it wrong.
I was just gonna say
Look,
that.
I'm
I
so
was just gonna
literally,
say that.
I'm like, okay. So if you guys don't watch it, you guys don't watch it. But I'm literally getting 35 to 40 views every day on one video, and I have 4 people
That's funny,
emailing me going, "Where's your beer, buddy?" I'm like, "Well, I wasn't feeling good." But you have some that and I fine, whatever. So I literally do a
See,
beer.
and that's. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I literally have a beer. Like I did a review today on Muse, and then and I did a short, and then I uploaded the one that you and I did. Do you want to explain what happened there, Shane? I think
Oh, the
Alan
one that was
needs to-
backwards. Yeah. Okay.
Alan's
So,
like, I don't know
I was
what I'm
at
watching.
Drew's. I was at Drew's 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah. I was at Drew's 2 weeks ago, and we did. We reviewed 2 beers that we got from Alan, and I uploaded mine.
Schwartz
Was it
beer.
yesterday? And
Yeah.
because I'd recorded both of them on my camera, I actually uploaded the one that was supposed to go on Drew's channel, and then he uploaded the one today that was supposed to go on my channel. So it's kind of messed up because I don't pay attention to when I'm editing, apparently. So
So he
so it might be
uploaded
a little
that
confusing
one.
to some people watching it for the first time.
Yeah, he uploaded it, and I'm like, I texted him. I'm like, Shane, can I have your other video then?
Well, when I saw
So,
it
yeah.
the first
Yeah, so I
time,
had to send him the one that was supposed to go on my channel.
when I saw
Well, I'm all
the first
confused.
one, all I could think is I hope that it goes both ways. I hope that we get to see the mistake on both channels.
Well, today,
Yeah,
Alan,
and it was.
you,
and
you
that's the way
did
we had to
something.
work it out.
Yeah. Hey, Alan, how did you like that latte?
Good. Strong at the cinnamon. I had to before I went on to the next
I
beer.
can
Is
I can
anybody
barely
having a
hear
hard
Alan.
time
Is it
hearing
just
Alan?
I can't hear him.
It goes in and
Yeah, I
out,
can't hear
Alan.
him at all,
Goes in and out.
But hey,
and it's
Shane,
really quiet. Yes.
He's just
I gotta
being
tell
bad.
you,
We're looking
I love
down
the
this way.
the
Yes, yes.
alternate. I won't call it the alternate ending. The if they would have won endings. Great video, man. It inspired me. It's been too long since I've done a TV
Oh,
show that never was,
yeah.
that should have been. So now that's what I got to start working on. And then it occurred to me, oh, what great stress it is to put this out to people everywhere and have them send clips and then have to edit it all together. I'm dreading it. But be on the lookout because I'm
Yeah.
currently coming up with new ideas.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, well, let me know, Brian. I'm always happy to help. Even if it's just like if you need me to like do the video or do a little bit of editing, because everybody seems to be sending me editing stuff lately. I'm working on a couple projects right now, so
the show that I want to do, I'm just trying to figure out how it would work with people not being in the same room because, but you know, that might be part of the comedy of it. You're supposed to be like, for instance, in the same vehicle, but clearly it's a different vehicle. It just shows you sitting like in the passenger seat and the door inside looks like that. And then whoever's driving the car, and it's clearly a different car, but that's okay because we're not curing cancer here. We're just making funny beer videos. So it will be beer related. It will be a show that I hope all of you know. I know you guys are all, Shane's probably closest to my age, I'm guessing, but you guys are all whippersnappers. You probably are thinking the new, the reboot of the show. And I'm not talking about the reboot. I'm talking about the original 80s show. So that's what we're going. That's the vibe we're going for. Cheesy 80s TV show. I'll let you guys know in a minute. As soon as I come up with a storyline, I'll let you guys know.
There's nothing cheesy about the 80s.
Well, and that's one of the things you can do, Brian. You can always kind of write like half of a script so that if people are interacting with each other, like I did with Dave on the All By Myself video, because that interaction that me and Dave had where he's calling me, he didn't know I was doing that. Like he sent me that video
I had
of
no
him
idea.
on the phone.
See, that to me that seemed like
when I recorded my video,
that flowed perfectly.
Yeah. So
I had no idea that wasn't an actual. Like I thought maybe like how I do some of my collaborations where I'm there with people, but it's actually it's a lot. The conversation is live. It's just the videos are, well, they're live too, but they're being filmed in two separate locations. But the conversation is live because you're listening to it in an earbud. But the interaction is totally fake, and I just try to make it look real. But I could have swore that was a real conversation that was going on.
No, if you take out, if you watch that video and edit it, so you take out, like I said, if you take out all the bits of me talking to Dave, that was never prearranged, and what is left would be the video that he sent me. But again, I had the luxury of seeing his video before I recorded mine, so I just basically wrote out his script, and then I just kind of interacted with it, and then just kind of cut and paste. So I thought it turned out very well.
Oh, it turned out excellent.
Hey, I was glad that you you showed the alternate endings because I got to watch myself eat that delicious meal that I had created.
Yes.
Well,
what was it, Funyuns and popcorn or something?
Yeah, well, it was regular corn when I picked it, but it was so hot out that it popped, so I just ate that with some wild onion rings. I found a whole bunch of wild onion rings growing in a field. It was like maybe somebody planted them. I don't know, but they were delicious.
Yeah, like I said, I'm so looking forward to. I know it's like a year away, but I'm so looking forward to season 3. But I'm gonna have a couple new rules for everybody for next year because I ran into a couple editing problems along the way. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. It doesn't matter. Oh, Rod J's in the house. I didn't even realize. What's up, my man? The legend, Rod. You see, when your channel has made it, Dave, when a legend like Rod J stops by and says,
"Is it possible that a legend like Rod J could be on season 3 of All By Myself, or do you think he's just got so much money he doesn't need $1 million prize, so he wouldn't even bother?"
I would love to get Rod J on season 3 when we do that next year. Actually, I'd like to get maybe 12 or 15 guys next year because that'd be super cool for sure. I might not even participate next year. I might just let you guys do it and then just edit it or maybe I'll just throw my name in the hat next year. I don't know. Maybe because technically I'm the only one that's been on 2 seasons of All By Myself, and I've lost both times. So,
well, you're consistent, and that's good. Being consistent is good.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Oh, by the way, Dave, I should mention this.
Yes, sir.
I do have a video coming out soon of a beer that you gave me
Okay.
I 100% stole your intro and I edited it.
Oh, as long as if you make millions off of it, just throw me a little bone.
No, no, it's all good.
Just pick all the meat off the
No,
bone
I just,
before you throw it to him.
Well, because I love Dave's intro. Dave's got a great intro, and I was just like, I'm doing a beer for Dave. I'm like, okay, what can I do different with this one? And I'm like,
Well, that
oh, I
guy
know what I'm
down
going to do.
there
I'm gonna,
is part of the reason that video exists.
yeah,
I'm
it's great.
gonna.
Like I said,
think it's time.
I stole it.
Well, I'll tell
Sweet.
you what.
I
There's a
stole it, edited it,
chuggy.
and it was good.
There's a chuggy category for best intro, so I can't go into next year with the same intro. I got to do a new one. I got to come up with a great idea because I got to reach out to my girl over there in England to do a new voiceover for me, and I got to come up with some kind of visualization. So I'm taking home the chuggy for the best intro next season.
Hold on.
I'm throwing down the gauntlet
I'll
right
have an
now.
intro. I'll go an intro now. Come on. And it
That
has
is true.
pancakes and eggs in it.
That's true.
That's true.
And that's a mighty fine intro, I must say, Drew. That is a brilliant
Yeah,
intro. I love that.
You know what?
Look
And,
at his butt.
and
Do
I
you see his butt?
guarantee,
He likes to show that butt.
hey, he's got a sexy butt.
What do you call that? You guys got a tip? Well, don't you guys got to like throw some coins or how does that work? I don't know. This is like OnlyFans. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get you demonetized, Dave.
That's okay. It's not like I'm
Make that
making
butt.
any money anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me this.
Oh.
So I can't see.
What happened to Alan? He must have internet issues.
I think
Yeah, I don't know.
he's probably resetting his stuff. He's probably just resetting his computer and stuff or whatever he's using.
Oh, we
'Cause it
got
was,
4
yeah.
viewers. Let us know who you are.
Perfect.
know
Yeah, if
one
you're
of them is
watching right now,
Rod.
if you're watching, say hello. For sure.
Don't be bashful.
We'll say hi back. We're friendly. We'll say hi back.
We're just doing virtual get together. That's all this is.
That's right. Nothing important. Just a bunch of guys sitting around talking beer, checking out Tigers. But you know,
Where are you drinking there, Shane?
I just well, my glass is now empty because of that horrendous
Okay.
drive I had home. I had to down that, but I was drinking a Where's Waldo?
Hey, is that Alan again?
Sure
I think
is.
so. There he is.
There he goes. I can hear him.
Can you guys hear
Hey,
me?
Alan. Oh, you're perfect now.
Oh,
What did you think of that, Alan?
that was great. That was like so strong on the cinnamon. I had to like palate cleanse before I went on to the other beer.
I had to go grab another beer.
Well, I'm having one right now, so, and I will have a review up eventually, but I haven't had one this year. So
I thought I saw you do one. Well, I guess I was wrong.
not. Woo,
You mean
you
this
are
one?
right. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the one.
I haven't reviewed. I'm going to review this one soon.
Bob Cajun. What is that?
Oh, I hadn't done that.
Bob
one yet.
Cajun. Yeah, Dave has one. Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
did
yeah.
that a couple hours ago. Nice.
Yeah, Dave's got one too. Look at that.
I tell you, I am the guy. I'm the seasonal pumpkin spice guy. So
Did we
Oh,
figure?
yeah.
Does everybody have this one besides Brian? We could redo this tonight.
yeah,
Ooh,
leave me
boy.
out. I'll just sit here and drool
I
while I'm
don't have one
hugging
of those in
on
the
Tiger.
fridge.
Big
Hey
Rig
Brian, did anybody
Brewery.
send you down pumpkin beers from up here?
No. Well, not this year. I've had some in previous. I did have Theater of Madness probably 2 years ago. I think Drew sent that.
Okay. Really? Drew
No,
sent that? That's like my favorite pumpkin
No.
beer.
No,
Then
I
maybe,
sent
maybe,
them,
maybe it was Shane. I thought it was a couple
I
years
sent them
ago.
the other one. I sent them the other one from Flying Monkeys. The
Triple
10%
Chocolate
that you had.
Manifesto.
No, Shane, the
Bruce
one that
sent me
you
that.
have in the fridge right now. Yeah, Paranormal.
The paranormal?
That's what I said.
Oh,
That's
wait,
what
the
I said.
Paranormal.
Oh.
That's the one that me and Dave reviewed on the dock, I think. Right?
No,
No,
you
that-
said Sparkle Pop.
Well, that was
That
Sparkle
was-
Puff. I
yeah,
get so
I haven't-
confused.
Y'all said that one's not being made anymore, didn't you?
No, I haven't. But
Paranormal? Yeah,
Alan
they don't make it
told
anymore.
me. No, Alan told me someone just reviewed a fresh can somewhere. Remember that, Alan?
Oh, really?
Paranormal. I did that one last year.
No, but you told me you sent me a
I
video.
haven't seen it since last
Yeah.
year.
There
Yeah.
was a guy. It's not a guy I normally watch, and he just kind of popped up on my feed one day, and he had done that one. Yeah, I'll look it out.
Yeah,
for you.
like a month ago or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently it's out there. I
Does this
just
bottle look
don't
familiar,
know.
Alan?
I haven't tried it yet, but looking
Is
forward
that
to
a
that.
homebrew?
Yeah, it's my homebrew. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
I
Shane
got 2
forgot to
cases
send
of
me
it,
Great
so
one.
I got
bottle
found
to
it
have a
back.
homebrew in.
I know, and I totally forgot. I sent Dave down a package just a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to throw my freaking homebrew in it, so I feel like a complete dick now. You know what? In all fairness, Dave. In all fairness,
Yeah.
and Drew will back me up on this because he's had this year's batch. Last year's batch was actually better than this one. I think it was anyway, for sure.
I'm sure I would have
Well-
enjoyed it, but
But I will
I'll
get
live
you
vicariously through you right
The
now.
only thing that pissed me off about it is
I'll
that
get you one.
he ran away from me. And I was like, I couldn't
Who,
find
Waldo?
him. Like, where the hell was Waldo? Yeah, Waldo was gone.
Where's Waldo?
And
Dang it,
all over
Waldo.
the place. 1 hour trying to find that friggin' cocksucker. Jesus.
So you haven't done this one yet, Alan?
No, Drew and I and Ray had talked about maybe getting together and all reviewing your homebrew together. So
Okay,
that's
so
kind of
what
the
what
thought.
I'm going to do, Alan, is if I think about it tonight before it, I'll probably forget, but I'll try and email you. I usually put a label on these, like my homebrew. I'll send you the label so you can maybe just flash it up on the side.
For sure.
Yeah. If you
That's
want,
what
if you
my
don't want to, that's
sister
fine. I
brought
don't
back.
care.
From the UK. A genuine
Guinness glass?
Guinness. Yes. From the brewery.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's
kinda
it's a nice looking glass, man.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go back to Brian for a quick second. Do you want me to send you down some pumpkin beers, Brian? He's not listening.
What
Brian,
happened?
Did you hear me?
Were you
Do you
talking
want
to
me to
me?
send you down some pumpkin beers, Brian?
Brian.
Come up here.
Yeah, Brian.
Let me explain what was happening. I wasn't ignoring you. I had to hit my mute button on my computer for a second because I'm on this StreamYard page and I can't like this video from StreamYard. So I had to go back to YouTube so I could like it. And I noticed at the time there were only 3 likes. I was a 4th. And I see 5 people on the screen, which means one of you losers hasn't liked this video yet. Who is it?
Hey,
That's the
I liked
question.
it before I
The
came on.
problem is,
Hang on, I got to rinse my bottle. I'll be back in a second.
I think Brian put it on mute because he had the fart.
I can't confirm nor deny that statement.
It's possible, I guess.
Right? He just didn't want, no. What's
I
he
tell you-
taking a piss? Hey, are you taking a pee?
He can pee in the corner. He just can't pee in the
He's
other
peeing in
corner.
the sink. He's peeing
He's
in the
got to
sink.
step up on a stool first, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Dave,
That's
I'm
funny.
so excited for Niagara Falls next year.
Me
Hey,
too.
It's gonna be great, dude. It is gonna be
Hey,
great.
Shane,
Yes.
remember what I told you earlier today?
Yes. I think so. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Which one? Guys, and I should be getting my birth certificate here within 2 weeks. That means I could get my passport very soon.
I'm not gonna. Like I said, I saw Drew earlier today, and I came out and called him a bold-faced liar right to his face, just so you know. I'm like, "There's no way you're getting your birth certificate."
Yeah.
And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"No, it'll be here soon."
You know what? I'm going to send you a picture of it. There you go.
Oh, dude, I believe
well-
it. That's one less. It's one less
Well,
thing I can make fun of you for, and I don't like that.
The good thing about you getting that, Drew,
Uh-huh.
the good thing about you getting that, Drew, is the get-togethers in Canada next year, but the year after that, it's
Yeah.
Probably not. So it's
No.
I
probably going to
think,
be like in England or something.
I think
But
And
either
that's
way,
why
Chase said he wanted to host the next one.
South Carolina, right?
you know what?
Oh, that's
It's
right,
funny
down in
'cause
North Carolina.
Is it North
everybody
Carolina
likes
or
to fight
South?
over who's going to be
South
the host.
Carolina.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Oh, he's in South Carolina? I think
have
you
to
guys
make
it a
got
contest.
some
The good thing about-
fantastic stuff going on over there.
Yeah, dude, that's drivable for me. I can
Yeah.
actually swing by and pick Brian.
Any place in North America is drivable. I mean, that's
No,
any
you
place
don't
in North
want to.
America
I don't
is
want to go
drivable.
all the way across from
whether
here
you
to
want to do it.
Cali or not.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Nunavut.
Because I used to drive. Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, speaking of which,
From
Alan, are you
Tampa,
are you
June
flying
to
in,
Lake
Alan?
Placid all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to fly in. I'm probably going to fly into Toronto the day before and then drive down or catch a bus down, or my buddy might drive me down or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I'm definitely going to fly in.
Okay. Okay, let me know.
I'm not driving for
and
25
actually
hours.
check out the no. And also check out the prices, go from Winnipeg to Toronto, but also check out the prices from Winnipeg to Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check
Like,
it
I
out.
mean, it's up to you. I mean, we'll figure it out either way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll figure something out.
It'll probably be cheaper for me to fly into Toronto, but like I said, I can get like my buddy Darcy to drive me down.
I bet you it's
or
going to be cheaper to fly into Buffalo.
Yeah, you think so?
I bet it's cheaper going into Buffalo. Yeah, I think so.
You can get some good wings down there in Buffalo.
So Shane and Drew,
That's
have you
true.
guys
They
tried
do.
this yet? Have you guys tried this yet? Shane, Drew?
No, it's in the fridge.
What is that?
It's still in
Yeah,
the
it's
fridge.
in the fridge.
I'm gonna crack mine open. I know you guys did a couple
Hey,
of
Brian,
beers.
have you tried that
Franken
yet?
Black?
Tried that yet?
Yeah, I
It's
got
the
that.
Evil Dr. Frankenblanc.
Oh, dude.
I think it's a
Yeah,
wheat
no,
beer.
it's
Franken Blanc.
You got to
Evil
pronounce
Dr.
it Frankenblanc because Frankenblanc just sounds wrong.
Yeah, it does sound right.
How's it look
That's
though?
still
Hey,
got
I'm
mine in
gonna
the fridge.
speak Canadian for a second. I've been practicing.
Okay.
Uh,
The first
New
words out of your
season is
mouth should be
short.
maple syrup.
Shorzy, October 27th on Hulu.
Are you dancing?
I don't know what he's doing.
He was raising the roof.
Oh yeah.
Raising the
So-
roof.
Well, I was just I was speaking Canadian, and you guys just didn't even react to it. So I thought I guess I said the wrong words. I don't know. I said new season of Shorzy on Hulu, October 27th.
You know what? I've never actually.
You guys
seen
don't
it,
even know
so
what
I have no
Shorzy is. I guess I don't know.
I know what it is. I've never watched it.
In
I've
the
never
United
watched
States, it's a Canadian show.
No,
it. Right.
never watched it.
Wow.
Well,
Alan, I heard
Of course, I don't watch a lot of TV anyway.
Amber
it's
told
the
me she was trying to get me to
offshoot
come
of,
down on 28th. Eh?
I
Too
can't
busy
even remember
trying
the
to get caught up on beer
Letterkenny.
reviewers.
It's the offshoot
Beer?
of
Oh,
Letterkenny.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Letterkenny.
So it's
Oh,
Shorzy
I
is
never
the
watched
hockey
Letterkenny
player.
either. I don't watch a lot of TV.
I watched it and I couldn't get into it, but I gave it another chance and I got sucked in and I freaking loved it. And then they took it off for a while, but it's back now. So
All I know about Letterkenny is Pupper's beer.
Pupper's Beer. Thank you to who sent that to me, Shane?
Awful.
Game. Oh,
Awful.
gross.
I
Gross.
brought it
Well,
down when
it's
I came down
it's
to
not a
Atlanta
top
there
shelf
last
beer,
year.
but if you watch the show, those guys wouldn't drink a top shelf beer.
No.
They wouldn't do it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Even
Well, no,
even for that
the
show,
problem-
they should have made a
the
better
problem with the
tasting beer.
puppers. Yeah, and the problem with the puppers is I think the one I gave you, Brian, was their lager, which wasn't terrible, but they also made a puppers pilsner, and it was instant drain pour. It was so bad, and they don't make it
not
anymore
good.
because
Oh,
it was
thank
that
God.
bad. Like yeah, it was terrible. Their pilsner was like, it honestly tastes, and this is how I described it, the best way I could describe it. If you took like a big metal, you know those big metal, I don't want to say it's a bucket, but like a big metal bucket that you would like wash a dog in, It basically tasted like
Talking about
they took that, filled it with
the
water.
aluminum tubs.
Yeah. So it tasted like they took that, filled it with water, took some big German Shepherd who hasn't been bathed in a year, stuck him in there, just used water, no soap, just watered him down, and then used that water to brew the beer. Like it literally, I've never tasted anything like that before. It tasted like wet dog.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
you might
realize
have
wet
got a
dog
bad
was a
can.
taste. I mean, I knew wet dog was a smell. I didn't realize it was a taste, and it was awful.
Oh, I can only
Terrible,
imagine.
terrible.
I had the golden lager.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
It's the only
But
one that I had that was
Pils-
Peppers. And it was odd because they never drink in cans on the show. It's always a bottle. But
You know, I've
It's
never seen it
cool.
in a bottle. I've only ever seen it in cans.
saved it. I don't save every can that I drink. I only save the special one. This is special for me, so I saved it.
Nice.
Fair enough. All right, Brian. So
Just
I'm
like,
going to try
Theater
and
of Madness.
I'm going to.
I'm saying it's just like your
it's
Theater of
it's
Madness.
up.
I always save that one.
There it is. It's right. Oh, hang on, wrong way. It's right there. Right there. There's the Theater of Madness. Right there.
There it is.
Right.
Second one.
And hey, do you recognize that one on top? I know it's probably really hard to see, Alan, but right above the Theater of Madness.
Is that the
Right
worst?
there. Do you recognize that beer?
That's
I know
the
you
worst. That's the worst.
do. That is the worst. I love that beer. Oh my god, I love that beer.
Oh, that was
It's
so
just-
good.
it's
They
so
make it again.
There it is.
Yeah, right
This
there.
is
That's it. Right
amazing.
there.
Amazing.
Is it
Amazing.
actually brewed
Yeah,
like
so is this.
with the water that they boil the worst in, or what?
I don't know, but Alan, when I
Haven't
need two
tried it
more
yet.
of these, man, whenever you can.
Yeah,
that's
if they
not
make
even
them
open
again,
yet, dude.
I won't be
Holy moly.
buying a case of them. Like it was a small batch, so they're all gone. But if they make it again, I'm buying a case.
Right.
And everyone
yeah.
gets them. They're
Oh,
so
that's good too, Dave. That's good too.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, Alan.
Dude.
Seriously, if you pick up a case, Alan, let me know. I'll even send you cash for it. I don't even care. Like, if you want to
It's
fill
so
the whole
good.
box with the worst, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But I mean, at least 2 or 3 for sure. 'Cause I love that beer.
Yeah, I know.
It's
right?
just it's so different. It's so different, but it is so good. Like when Alan first sent me that, I was like, he's sending me a mustard and sauerkraut beer. Like this is gonna be disgusting. And then I tried it and I'm like, this is fantastic. Like I didn't realize that mustard and sauerkraut were gonna work with a lager, and it really does. It's really good.
I'm intrigued because I like the whole concept of that beer.
You like the
It's
mustard and
shocking
sauerkraut, Brian?
good.
Yeah.
If some of those cans could somehow find them way, in a closet for the next year, and then they come out next summer, that would be friggin' awesome.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
brought,
thinking
like,
about like gradually
if you brought,
sending
like,
some to
oh.
Shane.
Yeah, and I
that's
was
a
I
good
was just
idea.
going to mention that, Dave. Thanks for bringing that up. If anybody wants to mail me beer ahead of July, feel free. I think everybody here has my address already. I mean, Drew, you don't need to, but I think everybody else has my address. So if you want, just give me a quick little heads up, like email and say, hey, I'm sending you up 2 packages. They're going to come, in a couple days, and I'll definitely save those for you because I did
Unless
when I went down
Brian's
to
got
Chicago.
tips
I did
how
the
to
exact
smuggle
same
some
thing,
up
and when I
there.
went down to Atlanta.
If you do mail beer, though, you have to leave space in your luggage to bring back a ton of beer. If you have to throw clothes away at
That's
the ticket counter, throw them away. You can buy more clothes, but you can't get more beer of that quality.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
can
well,
only
I'm gonna have
speak
to
for
call
one airline, but
Brian.
the limit is like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call
probably gonna
Brian
feel
on
like
the
I do.
phone because I got
Or
to do
I mean, the
TSA
alternative to that.
thing and
What I'm going to do is mail myself.
Of course, the
beer.
alternative to that is what? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you guys buy a bunch of beer up here and you're like, holy crap, I'm overweight, just leave them with me and I will mail them to you. I got no problem with that. I can do that for you. just to make sure you
I
get all the
think
beers
that's-
that you want from up
If
here.
you guys take me to a beer store, I'm gonna go crazy and just start grabbing.
Yeah, well,
Or
that's what I'm
brewery.
going to
Just
do when
run,
I'm
Dave.
at your
until
place, Alan.
you see
Mail
the price
myself
on the
beer.
beer, Dave, and then you'll be not so crazy anymore.
Yeah, that's
Um,
right. That's
my
right, Brian.
wife
You're
will end
absolutely
up
right.
Killing me.
You got to take out a loan to go to the beer store up there.
Yeah, I know. Like
Pretty
$50
much.
for a case of Bush Light. What I could get for $10
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah, but like
What
I
I
said, if
noticed-
you guys want me to ship it down to you afterwards, no problem.
Or I
When
can
was
leave some
down,
money.
when I was down in Minnesota last week, what got me was the big price difference between the macro beers and craft lagers and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like here, there's a price difference, but down there, it's unreal. Like you could buy like
Be right back,
30
guys.
macro beers for the price of like 4 nice craft beers. It was
But see,
I couldn't get over it.
That's
Really?
where I
would
will
not buy a
spend the money on
craft
craft beer.
lagers to me are, but craft lagers tend to be overpriced for what they are. I would rather get craft beer that's not the lagers because
Right.
you're going to get way more for your money.
Well, especially at those price
And-
differences. Like here,
Sorry, go
there's
ahead.
a bit of a price difference. It's not that bad to think, oh, I'm paying $1 more for this craft lager. Whereas the stuff I've seen in the States, you're paying a lot more for a beer that almost tastes the same but happens to be craft.
Craft lager is
But
drank by people that have more money than sense.
I will drink. I'd rather drink
That's
a craft
true.
lager than Bush or
Mm-mm.
Bush Light. Believe it or not.
No.
No.
That's me.
And see,
That's
this
me.
is just
Make your ice, man.
Well, I haven't
and that's
tried
one thing that
so
Drew
don't
and I
know.
Oh, you will get
Drew
one.
and I have both mentioned that. Drew and I have both mentioned that on our channels, how you're paying that extra for the craft lager and craft pilsners, and it's not worth the money. It's really not.
No, that's not.
Because you can go, like I said, Drew will go get a Laker ice. I'll go grab a Molson Canadian, which I mean, this is my
So
favorite.
do you
macro.
think it's because it's brewing the same thing? It's just because it's in a brewery, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
No, it's just
But
it's
it's in
what,
smaller
those-
batches,
the-
so it's costing them more money.
Sure,
That's right. That's exactly what it is.
but it's basically it's.
Oh, and
the
speaking
same
of which,
taste.
Alan, though that package I just sent you just recently from Blackburn,
Yeah.
and that was
Yeah.
actually my first time being in Blackburn. I did not realize that they don't have a craft beer more expensive than $3.56.
Wow. That's pretty good.
And for a,
Is there stuff have you
yeah,
tried?
even their
Like,
IPA, like I was like, I'm looking at the prices, I'm like, are you guys serious? Like these
Okay,
are so
so-
cheap for a craft brewery. That is so cheap.
so. Alan, what he's trying to say is, he went cheap this time on you.
Hey, Drew, can you guys not get
No,
Voodoo
no,
Ranger
no, not
in
at all.
Canada?
I just
No,
I
know
because
what
I know
I'm saying.
everybody. Oh, there we go. Like I said, Alan's been
Uh-oh.
doing that themed week.
Yeah, I know. I'd have fun.
Yeah, as one brewery for the week, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to send him a whole bunch of Blackburn beers.
That's
and
a
he can
good
do
idea, though.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm
is
definitely
it
gonna
just
do a
mine
full
that's going
week.
all crazy?
Yeah, yours is going. It's
Yeah,
like
for
going
sure.
nuts.
Yeah.
So, Drew, can you guys not
Okay,
get
it's
New
just-
Belgium products in Canada?
Okay,
Like
we-
the
yes,
Voodoo
we
Ranger?
can. We can, but who brews it here is
Sometimes.
Steam Whistle. No, Steam Whistle brews some of the Voodoo Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
So
got
that's-
some extra
Different though.
atomic
No, they're
pumpkin.
going to be
If you want
different.
me
Yeah.
to send it.
Okay. Yeah. Send the pumpkin because we can't get stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. What is
Yeah,
it?
we can't
Shane,
get the
you know. yeah.
All right. Because I got
So
some.
if
What
you-
I sent Alan, I got some for you guys too.
Yeah. Okay. I got a lot of packages to send.
Okay, super.
Oh, dude,
So-
trust me, I hadn't even thought about packing them yet.
So we don't really get Voodoo Ranger where I am. Like I'm way more isolated than these guys. So
Well, I actually just got a variety pack. The two I've already had, but there's two new ones in the variety pack that I've never seen. So I can send some of them to you too.
Like I said,
love
I
Voodoo
have
Ranger.
seen just a regular Voodoo Ranger up here, but it kind of pops up every once in a while. It's
Oh,
not a
dude,
regular
they
thing.
got all kinds of Voodoo Rangers out. I mean, I'm looking at probably 15 cans that I've reviewed, empty cans of Voodoo Ranger, and I still haven't tried all of them yet.
I've tried the regular Voodoo. I've tried the regular Voodoo Ranger and the Juice Force. I don't think I did a review on the Juice Force. I think I just drank it one day because I was watching hockey.
Yeah, the Juice Force.
Speaking
is
of
good.
hockey,
the Fruit Force is horrible.
Speaking of hockey, Alan, I apologize for my post the other day, but I had to.
I would have done the same. I up until a minute and a half left in that game, I was getting ready to send the same post to you.
Well, we got 5 viewers,
and that's okay.
Here.
I would totally expect.
I just shared it on the Facebook.
Yeah, we got 5 viewers. Let us know who you are.
Say hello, guys. If you're in the chat there, say hello. Just just so we know who's watching us. Yeah. My team.
I know
and
who
Alan's
one of the
team,
guys is.
Do you? Oh, Roger. Yeah, my hockey team and Alan's hockey team. That was my team's home opener, and my team beat Alan's team. So I just did a little post on his Facebook. It was 5-3 the score, and I posted it up. I'm like, I'm just going to leave this right here, just so he could see it when he got up in the morning. So and again, I would totally if Winnipeg would have won, I would have totally expected you to put that on my page, and I'm good with that.
I was so ready to do it. I thought we had that game.
Wait,
it was a good game.
Winnipeg? Is it Winnipeg Blue Bombers? Is that who that is?
That's our football team. Yeah,
that's the football team.
Hockey, it's Winnipeg Jets.
Oh wait, we're speaking Canadian again. I gotta switch. Hockey? What?
Don't you have to know where it is?
Yeah, and you guys didn't know Florida Panthers was an actual. We had an actual Panther.
I didn't know
that was true.
That's insane.
I had no idea.
Freaking ice hockey teams. Two ice hockey teams in Florida. It's crazy.
Yeah, have to keep it really cold in the stadium there.
Yeah. And yet you can't keep one in Atlanta for some reason.
No, nobody. Well, we used to have one, the Atlanta Thrashers, but
you had 2. You had 2.
Who was the other one?
You had these guys right here.
The Calgary Flames played in Atlanta?
Yep.
Yes, they used to be known as the Atlanta Flames.
And then
I don't know a whole lot about hockey just because I grew up in the South where it was hot and we didn't play hockey.
No, like if you watch a Calgary Flames hockey game, you'll notice that the alternate captains, they'll have like the A on their jersey. It's actually the old Atlanta Flames logo.
Oh wow!
It's like the A. It's the A with the flame in the middle.
I wonder why they were called the Atlanta Flames because, I mean, I've only lived here since 1998, but it's like all of their different sports teams are like birds of prey. You got the Falcons, you have the Thrashers, you have the Hawks. You know, the Atlanta Hawks for basketball, the Atlanta Thrashers were hockey, and the Atlanta Falcons were football. I just thought they always had a bird of prey as their logo. I didn't know they had the Atlanta Flames.
The Atlanta Braves?
That's a true statement.
Not a bird.
Well, the Atlanta Braves. Well, yeah, but they didn't start out in Atlanta. They were I think they were the Brooklyn. Weren't they up in Brooklyn Braves or something like that? They were somewhere else.
Out in New York.
They could have been.
They came here, so they had to keep that name. Which I don't understand because when the Houston Oilers sold their team and it went to Tennessee, they were the Tennessee Oilers for like a season. And everybody said that makes no sense. There's no oil wells in Tennessee, so they changed it to the Tennessee Titans.
Makes sense.
And see, I think they went with the Atlanta Flames because it's hot in Atlanta. That's why they call it Hot Atlanta.
Oh, it is hot.
That makes.
I like it hot.
Sense.
Nothing better than an ice cold beer on a hot day.
Well,
you remember me, Brian, last year. I said, you remember me last year, Brian? I was sitting outside in the heat, and like TK and everybody else was like, "Oh my god, it's so hot out
They
here."
were
And I'm just
tapping
like,
out. Yeah, TK
Yeah.
could not handle the heat. TK is meant
well,
to be a
he's a big
northerner.
guy.
I can handle
yeah.
the heat. I just don't want to handle the heat because I am tired of being in the heat. I'm
Oh,
ready for
I don't
some
want to
cold
handle
weather.
the cold. I just
Hey, we all know
Hey.
someone who lives in the coldest city in North America. He's over there.
But he doesn't like to be too
Yeah.
cold or too hot or too wet or too dry
Or too dry.
happy or too sad or too
It'll
tall or
be
too short.
well.
He doesn't like being outside unless there's a patio with beer.
That's
to
right.
be
You
in
know
a
that
hot tent on a cold, snowy day. I would
I
love
got
to be in
two of
that
them
hot
now.
tent.
So
So we could bring a party over there with 2 tents.
That's
Do you
right.
have them? Do you have them connected?
So let me ask you, Drew. Drew, since you don't really have a choice, you've kind of been pushed into the position of the official griller of the Beer Tuber Get Together 2024. Are you going to be
I'm
like
gonna join
grilling
him.
some fresh poutine?
no.
Hey, I told
We can't go to
I don't know
Canada
if
and
you
not
guys-
eat poutine.
No.
if you guys remember from my last.
What else do you
I don't
guys
remember who
eat
was
up
on my
there?
last
I thought that's all
live.
you ate was poutine.
I'm bringing my day
grilled.
smoker.
I won't grill it.
apron.
And beaver and moose.
Oh yeah, we
Poutine
gotta
for
have
breakfast,
some
snacks for
moose
snacks.
steaks.
That's going to be good because Drew and I will have to do a beer review at the grill like I do when I'm out there. We'll
That's
have
right. You got
smoker
Dave, the freaking griller of meats, and you got Drew, the freaking griller of everything.
Well, no, not
Together for
not
a collaboration. And
not poutine. No poutine grilled here.
No,
whatever you guys
punani here.
come up with, I'll eat it and I'll thank you profusely.
Hey,
No, I did. I can't remember who was on my last. I can't remember who was on my last live, but I did mention. I'm going to mention it to you guys now in case you forgot or you weren't on my last live. One of the nights that we're in Niagara Falls for the Brew Tuber Get Together, I am having a professionally catered dinner. Just so you know.
Oh.
Because you guys are my dear friends, and you deserve it.
I
Any
believe
chance
that's what
we'll
you
have
told
a
me about
lemon
prime rib and
reduction
stuff.
with a compote or
A lemon reduction with
I
what?
watch the Food Network. They talk fancy. I don't know what that means.
What did he just say?
I was actually thinking brisket. Actually,
compost.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Well, like a lemon reduction with a compote.
Oh, lemon reduction with compost in it.
I thought he said compost. That's what I
Did
thought
he
he
just
said.
say breast
I heard
reduction?
compost too.
I could have swore he said
I
compost.
think that's where you cook like fruits down until they're like mushy. Well, maybe.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Whatever you guys eat
makes
up there,
beer.
that's what I'm going to eat when I'm up there. I'm going to eat like the natives do. Whether it's whale blubber or whatever, I'm going to eat it.
It's going to be
He's gonna-
whale blubber,
Gonna have some elk
poutine,
mountain oysters.
and back bacon,
No poutine.
And
yeah,
baby
no
steels.
everything's going to be just smothered in maple syrup.
Why does everyone want poutine?
Yes. Everything tastes better.
Okay,
It's
you know
like
what?
everything
You
tastes
got
better with
me.
bacon. Everything
You got
tastes
me.
better
You know
with
what?
We're
real
retarded
maple
Americans
syrup.
and we've
That's
never
the
had
best
it, I
stuff.
guess. I don't know.
You gotta go out and catch
I will-
wild poutine.
I will do this. I will actually grill
We'll send her some.
you a poutine. I will grill you one. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to do it, but I will grill you a poutine. I'll
That
do
would
it.
be a great
I'll
idea
make
for
it
a
happen.
video, Drew.
I have no
Drew.
idea. I will figure it out.
Hey, this is Drew. I've been tasked
Yeah.
with grilling poutine for these people who think
One
you can grill
try at
poutine,
a
so
time.
let's figure it out. And you just freaking grill it.
Yeah.
And then I'll eat it. I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
how delicious it is.
Yeah.
I will do
I don't
one
care.
try.
As long
No
as I'm
There
drinking
will
beer
be
with my
there will be
Canadian buddy.
poutine at some point in time.
I don't
Like
care.
I
As
said,
long
we
as
will
I'm
have
drinking
poutine
beer,
at
we're
some point
good.
in time during the weekend. And hey, Drew,
Now,
just so you know,
yeah,
there
that's
is a
brilliant.
stove there, so we can just bake the fries and then add the cheese curds and the gravy. We'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Hold
don't even
on.
have to
No,
grill.
I
I'll
have
save
to
you
grill
some
one now. I have to grill poutine. I'll do one fry at a time.
Drew, what I think Brian's getting at.
We
and
can make it a
'cause,
video.
me and Brian, we think alike. We're both
Yeah.
jarheads, and we both live
Well,
in Florida. He's seen
I
you
gotta tell
grill or cook everything. I mean, you have cooked everything on your grill. So that's what he's getting at. He thinks you can do it.
Okay.
And I believe you
I can do it. I can do it. I will
Yeah, 'cause see,
figure something out.
I only know of 2 foods that are 100% Canadian. Poutine is one of them. The other is a double Big Mac, but I don't think you can grill a double Big Mac because that's insane. You can't make that at home. That's impossible. That's why you got to go to
Seriously,
McDonald's to get it.
Brian,
You think I can get one while we're there? Is there a McDonald's close?
you are forgetting number 3.
What's that?
I sent you down a bunch of these.
Wait, the maple
100%
cookies.
Canadian snack. What did I send you? No,
Ketchup chips.
The other thing I sent you. No, there's
You
that.
gotta have
too,
those
though.
available though, because those are delicious.
Those ready for everybody.
Oh,
I will have.
how about
I will
the
have bags of ketchup
all
chips,
dressed?
don't worry. No, the other thing I sent you.
and all dressed.
Okay.
No, they're
Let's
not.
see
dressed.
other thing.
They're little round
Maple
things
cookie.
about yay big.
The maple. Oh, the
No, they're round.
the tarts. The
That's right.
what the hell?
butter
Those were
tarts.
like little pies, little butter tarts. Yeah,
Canadian invention.
those were
There you go.
fantastic, by the way.
Those are good.
I'm not
I'll
gonna
have a bunch
lie,
of
I
those.
hid those from my kids because
Shane, didn't you make some of those at one
wife-
time on your show?
Oh, I did a Wild Wednesday. I'd never tried to make them before.
Yeah,
And
because
it-
those were those look.
some of them
Oh,
turned out
let me
okay,
tell you
some of
something.
them didn't.
those
It
were
was
so
okay.
good. When my kids tried them, they were like, "I want another one," and I was like, "No, these are like you can only have one." I had to hide the rest of them because my kids would eat the whole freaking pack of them, and I wouldn't have got any. So, do I feel bad? Yes. Did I get over it? Yes. I ate them all.
Well, didn't they eat all the ketchup chips I sent down the first time, and I had to send you down some more?
They ate all the ketchup chips, and then they
So
ate
I
all
think
of
they
the
ate all the
maple
ketchup.
cookies. I got
Yeah.
2 out of that whole box. I got 2. That didn't sit well. So when the next
Wow.
box came, I hit them. Am I a bad dad? Yeah.
Don't worry, Brian.
But am I okay with that? Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
have
they don't
maple cookies
know
for you.
won't hurt 'em.
I'm gonna have maple cookies for you. I'm gonna have ketchup chips for you. I'm gonna have poutine for you. You guys will all be set. You'll be so overloaded with Canadian culture, it's not even funny.
Hey, Shane, I'm not lying. Everybody that's comes
As
to
long
the,
as I get to take a
get-together
bottle
in
of maple syrup back.
2024 is going to be stabbing trees looking for the IPA tree. I'm
I'm
stabbing
looking
trees
for that
looking
beer
for the
tree.
maple syrup.
We got 7th time grower. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for.
Cheers.
Yeah, buddy.
leaving
Oh,
a
he's in the
comment.
house. Cheers, buddy.
And East Coast
Good to see
LQ
ya.
Reviews. Cheers. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers. Good to see you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining our crazy live here on Dave's TV.
That's right.
And just so you guys
Yeah.
know, in case you forgot, Dave is a Chuggy nominated channel.
It's true.
He just didn't get the
He's
award.
nominated channel, yeah.
I'm so
That's
jealous. I see everybody using
Like I said,
those
it was a
trophies.
toss-up. Between Dave and Alan, that was a tough choice for everybody for the intro.
Damn you,
That
Alan.
was,
Oh,
I mean,
Damn you,
a lot of it was tough.
Ah,
Well, Dave, to be honest, the only reason you lost that was because yours was in English. Whereas Alan,
Oh,
because he's
it
Canadian
wasn't
by
in
law, had to
Canadian.
do his in English and French. So he had twice
yeah,
a nominee
gotcha.
pool, twice as many voters,
I'm still trying to figure out the
Fair
closed
enough.
caption stuff
Fair enough.
so they can, the other languages can, and deaf people and all that good stuff can.
Apparently in the
Check it out.
Philippines, they love my videos. I get lots of views in the Philippines. I do
And
appreciate
that's
that.
crazy. I'm married to a half Filipino, and I don't even know that I
really?
get any Filipino reviews.
Let me tell you what I did. You messaged me earlier saying that you were going to do this live at 8. So I was down here editing videos. I said, you know what? This video is not coming out till Monday. I'm stopping the edit. I'm going to just go on YouTube, and you can click on live up at the top, and it'll just show you channels that are live. These aren't even
Oh,
channels I'm subscribed to. They'll just show you who's live, and I
Yeah,
just
I've
go
done
to
that.
the live.
Oh, okay.
I just participate in the conversation. I always get about 5 subscribers each time I do that. I just go in there and I talk. I'm friendly, whatever. I subscribe to everybody that's in there, and then I usually get like 5 subscribers out of every live that I pop in on. I'm not even on screen. I'm just talking in the chat. You know what I mean? So it's
I've
a
done
way
that
to get
before.
some subs.
Yeah, I told one that
So
I
I might
was
have to start doing
married. My mother-in-law was Filipino, and they're like, "Oh, freaking out." Oh,
Oh,
I didn't say.
Hey,
I didn't
there's
say my
Amber.
wife was half. Hey,
Did
Pop
Amber
Saint
ever
Lee.
get over the fact that I accidentally spilled beer on the carpet, or is she still pissed at me?
I didn't do it.
show off.
Hey, Drew, that was a pretty provocative picture she posted on Facebook.
Which one?
The one where she has the tank top on and then the lacy thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nothing. She probably just whip them out right now if you wanted.
We're gonna.
Whatever.
How do you do the live blur?
Between,
You can't do it
between
live
Tiger
blur.
and Amber, we're gonna get banned.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another social media outlet to post my videos.
Oops. So this is my way of getting rid of all you, so I get all of the subscribers.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you get those Drew numbers. Those
Mm. Yeah. I think it's just my personality. That's it.
I don't have
Try
a
something
personality.
different, right?
I need to try to get one.
A personality?
how can the fan favorite?
Every time I
not
go to
have
the
a
store, they're
personality?
sold out.
I can't wait till beer
They
tuber
feel sorry for me.
because
Well,
Shane knows. Shane, you remember what I'm going to be doing, when at the beer tubers?
Oh yeah.
He's
I can't
butt-
wait.
he's butt
I'm
naked.
kind of
Dave.
looking forward to it. Not so much for me, but for everybody else, I'm excited for them. I'm excited for what you're doing.
And I
Just for
expect
that.
Shane
When
to
you
pick
post
me
it,
and
I'll get at least
Yeah.
18 people unsubscribed.
when Shane picks me and Brian up, I expect
Probably.
Drew to be with him.
Oh yeah. I might come down the night before. I don't know. I haven't talked to Shane or anything yet, but I
I got to get with Brian. He's trying to put me in the low budget part of the plane, and him up in
Oh.
first class.
Well,
So-
I want our videos because I want us to video the whole trip, like going there, and I want to be able to appeal to the masses. So you can do the lav class, which are the people back there by the lavatories. I'll do the first class stuff up in front. That way we can appeal to 2 different audiences.
There you go.
Because see, I haven't flown
That
in
sounds
forever, so I'm like reading that you can do this advanced TSA.
I might go up there and fly the
check.
plane, see, because I've got experience in flying airplanes. That's me in an A7 right there.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Well, I've never been on a plane.
So don't let Drew fly the plane.
Yeah. So because I got
No.
Brian's got to
Yeah.
brief me on flight because you got to do this TSA. Like you can go ahead and fill out everything so you don't have to stand in the line and all that crap, I guess. Is that true, Brian?
You get it figured. It's not too difficult.
I
don't
like to
think.
stand in lines.
Well,
I like
I've flown a couple times, so I don't know. So
Well, it's been since like 1990 something since I've flown.
Dave hasn't flown since they were propellers,
Oh,
and they
crap.
just freaking threw you out of the airplane with a parachute. It's changed a little
Yeah,
bit.
dude.
Since then, Dave.
I think the last time I flew in
Little
a
bit.
crop duster from Palm Springs to LAX, and then from LAX I went straight to Orlando. I think that was I flew, with the Marines and like these
In a
big
dirigible?
double decker. Yeah, so like at Cherry Point, you get there 3 hours early, and the plane doesn't leave for another 3 hours.
I was at Cherry Point, man. I could have come hung out with you.
I know you couldn't light on the flight deck as we're
We didn't
laying
have
down
cell
waiting
phones
for.
back then. We couldn't like communicate.
No,
you know what I mean?
dude, we had like cans with wires on them.
Dave, I'm still trying to figure out how did we hook up? Because I know you came to Cherry Point and we hung out for. I mean, I don't even know how that logistically happened. Like,
I think I called or something.
Said there were no cell phones back in those days, so
no, I think I called the barracks. I think I called the barracks and I found out where you were at. And if I'm not mistaken, I used the old AT&T calling card, and I called you at your barracks. And we just planned a day for me I think I brought some buddies with me too.
You did, yeah.
And I don't remember much.
I don't either. I just remember you came.
Yeah, I remember, hanging out with you, and that's it.
Hey, Alan, do you have your sign handy?
No, I don't. Damn it.
But Brian, when you start looking for tickets, let me know so I can.
Wait, don't open it.
Don't open it, Sid.
Okay.
I don't look for tickets.
I'm not opening it.
You gotta school me. Well, I'll call you. We won't talk about it now, but we'll call and I'll figure out.
So that's what I was going to say. I know Shane's. I don't know what Shane, since he's doing that, I don't know if he took like any extra days off around the weekend or I'll have to work that out with him. But if it's feasible because it's in the summertime.
I'll get that whole week off from.
You'll
I'm probably
going
to take a whole week off too. I can take off. It's not.
We can go up there a little early. I mean, if Shane needs some help, some last minute help setting stuff up. I mean, if we can go up a day or two early, I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whatever works out best for because I know.
Like I said, you guys let me know.
When we had this at my house the very first year, it had never been done before, so there was like no. I don't know. There was no expectation. This is just what it was going to be. It was going to be what it was, and I think it was good for the first one. It was good. It sucked that like 3 people came down with COVID that weekend and couldn't come. But those of us that came, I hope everybody had a good time. But at least in my mind, what I like is every year I like the game to get stepped up a notch. And I think that Mallory and Chu stepped it up several notches from what I did. They had
Shane, you got big shoes to fill, buddy, from what I hear.
They had and Shane knows because he was at both, so he knows. Shane knows what it was like at my house, and then he knows that Mallory and Chu's was better. And that's great because you kind of learn from one to the next. So I understand, Shane, if you need help with anything, you need some extra manpower. If me and Dave can come up a day or two early.
Absolutely. Because I can
do
take
that
the whole week off.
Hey,
I know you got the Alkanauts
well,
help.
it's going to be better because I'm going to be there.
Well, Drew, what that means, you get a day or two extra of Dave and Brian.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you guys head down there early, I'll just come down early anyways. I could take any time I want off. I work for a temp agency, so I just call them up and say I need next week off. They'll give it to me. So it's all good.
There you go.
This year alone, I probably had
if you guys
3 months off already.
Wow.
Yeah, just go in. Don't have to. Don't get in trouble. I work for a temp agency.
I'm just going to do a quick little shout out really quickly
because
it's up there.
Something that I'm going to buy off of the Amazons. You guys know what the Amazons is?
No, never heard of it.
It's like a battery powered. It's a battery, like vest that like heats up your core. So I'm going to have that on. Hopefully the battery doesn't die on me. So I don't.
Dude, I'm wearing shorts, t-shirt, and flip flops. It's all good.
I'm going to film up there inside of an igloo. Because that's what you do when you're in Canada. You got to film in an igloo.
Well,
the locals do. That's what I'm going to do.
In July in Niagara Falls, it's snowing somewhere.
I'm allergic to the snow. I'll
So-
tell you
so-
what.
Like I said, I'm gonna be wearing flip flops, shorts, and t-shirt.
Dave's a weirdo. I'm completely normal.
You'll be fine,
So
Dave.
I will be
You'll be fine. It'll be nice
frigidly-
and warm.
shivering uncontrollably.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
No, trust me. If you're lying,
Hey,
it's
Alan, are
stupid
you
not
ready?
hot up here.
I'm ready.
Look at the stranger on there real quick.
Are you ready? Okay.
Metal guy 83. What's up, you dirty beer drinking heathen?
Do it. Go,
Hey,
go,
hold
go,
on.
go, go,
Steven.
Sorry, I got to do this really quick.
go,
You ready, Alan?
I was.
You ready, Alan? Okay, here it comes.
go, go, go.
There it is. There's the
Oh,
shit. There it is. There's the shit.
Alan, you gotta send me one of those stickers.
Alan.
Brian, I'm going to share.
Alan, I have to tell you. Alan, I have to apologize to you. Looking in the box that you sent some stickers.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask if you got them because I saw they weren't in your review, and I thought, oh, maybe I didn't send them.
Well,
That's
they
good.
didn't make it in the review, but if you'll look over here on the old beer fridge,
All right.
here's the Shakluk right here, the
Nice.
red one, and then the one fly down's right next to it, right here.
I don't have a
Nice.
Shakluk.
Is there a Dave's
As
TV?
soon,
Yeah.
as soon as
Oh, how
I saw that, here's what happened. Here's what happened. I saw that you sent those, and I actually filmed a clip, and then I somehow I didn't include that in the video for some reason. I was probably 4 beers deep at the time, and I was like, how do I put this in now? It's already gone. It's out. It's out for public consumption. What do I do? I was like, well, I did get
They're
them.
in a place of honor. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Alan got a step up from everybody else. He got the coasters, but I got some buttons on the way because, man, whenever they send me a deal, I get it. So Shane and Drew are going to get not only coasters, but they're going to get some buttons too.
Nice.
That's something I got to get some stickers made up because I don't have any
guess
made
I'm
up yet.
chopping
Yeah,
liver over here.
I don't have any.
Try Sticker Mule
I need some.
or Sticker App. Yeah, because I get texts
Yeah.
from them, and whatever deal I get, I got 50 buttons for $19.99.
Okay,
Nice.
what's
All right.
Can you send me the link, Dave?
I can, absolutely.
Oh.
Sticker Mule.
Because we're on
Type in Sticker
WhatsApp
Mule.
now.
Yeah, we are. But you can even text
Does
it to
this,
me. I don't care or whatever.
Ooh.
Does this
what's
beer
that?
look familiar, Brian? Does this ring a bell?
It does not for
Broccoli
me.
Dark.
though.
That's Canadian. But I don't think you sent that
Yeah,
to
but does
me.
it ring a bell? No, this is the beer that I did when I did your doppelganger.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks familiar, but I've never had it.
It's
Remember, because I was like,
okay.
yeah, it's a Hockley Dock. It's dark and delicious, just like my wife.
Dude, you got some new material to work with. You got to do the Doppelganger season 3.
Yeah, he's already promised me.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Speaking of videos,
I still
Shane,
haven't done one of Dave yet.
is it too late to send that for
Well,
Nutmeg?
here's an
the,
idea.
Love Boat
Just
clip?
do it naked.
Nope,
Oh,
you
I
can still
forgot
send
about
that in,
that.
Dave. I'm still
I'm
working on it
kinda-
right now. I'm having
Okay.
a bunch of difficulties with it, but I
completely
will
forgot about
I'll,
that.
I will get to them.
I'll send it this weekend because I gotta watch. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so I gotta go back and look at it and see what he wants.
Love Boat.
Yeah. Like I said,
Okay,
I've got,
remember
I've got
they-
Brian's,
Just-
I've got Brian's, I've got Drew's, I've got Alan's. I'm just missing yours.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I think I got somehow onto your drive, Shane, and Alan's was on there, and I watched Alan's already. I don't know how I did that.
Which one?
Oh, it was
believe Alan,
it's in a shared folder.
Alan was doing this thing or whatever. I'm like, what in the hell is Alan doing? And I'm like looking around, going,
The
what
exact
is
same
this?
thing
And then
that you
you
did.
told me, yeah, but I didn't know because I was making fun of Alan for a minute, going, what the hell is he doing?
Hey,
I
Brian.
didn't know what it was for.
I can honestly say I don't think I've reviewed the Florida Man.
I'm sorry for making fun of you, Alan, but it was funny. I'm like, I didn't know what you were
Florida
doing.
Man's a banger. It's 8.5%.
Winnie!
I'm too deep.
Stop!
I'm gonna have another
Winnie,
one.
stop!
Yeah, I don't think I've reviewed that one. I've done Frostproof. I've done all the other ones, but I haven't done that one.
Didn't Frostproof
Alan,
change
you
its
missed
name
it.
though, or was it Florida Man that changed its name? I just got
Oh.
this Florida Man. I was just down there.
No,
weeks
it used
ago,
to
but
be called Florida
something-
Cracker. It was called Florida Cracker or something like that.
Was
and
it
I guess they
Frostproof
thought
that
it was
changed the name? Oh, Florida
it was
Cracker.
it,
Yeah.
it was Florida Cracker, and I guess because that pertains to white people, so I guess they thought it was. But see, the thing is, in Florida, if you're born and raised in Florida, you're called a Florida Cracker because they have a trail
Truth.
called the Florida Cracker Trail, and I guess it was racist or something, so they had to change it. You know, whatever. It's Florida tradition, so I don't know why they changed it.
It's funny you should say that because I was this is a couple of years ago. I was dealing whatever the hell game I was dealing, and there was a couple of black guys playing, and the guys at some point in time said, "What's the matter with you, Cracker? Can't you give me a good card?" And I stopped dealing. I'm like, "Whoa, dude!" I said, "You realize what that means? That's the same as me saying the N-word to you." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." Like he knew right away. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. I didn't
Really?
mean it." I'm
Well,
like, I know.
It
That's
is
cool.
used in a negative way,
But yeah, that's
if Brian knows
Cracker
this,
is-
there's actual. It's called the
Yeah.
Really, I
Florida
never knew
Cracker
that.
Trail. It's called the Florida Cracker Trail, and
Yeah.
and what people don't understand, if you're born and raised in Florida, you're a Florida Cracker.
Huh.
Totally different from what it's used by
Right.
certain folks.
On a
I
side
was
note, I
also
do love
told,
crackers with my
yeah, but
chili.
it's also a derogatory name to white people.
Yeah, it is.
but I was also told that you can't say anything like with monkey in it. Like, you know what I mean? Is that
Monkey?
racist? Yeah.
Like flying
Oh, they
monkeys.
say monkey in the casino
I-
all the time. They say monkey all
Oh,
the time.
it's not racist? Okay, so I always thought that I can't tell anyone they're a monkey.
I am not going to stop saying flying
So
monkeys. when I'm
every
doing a
single
flying
one of
monkeys
you
beer
is a
review.
monkey.
I'm
All
a
right, now
flying
on to some
monkey.
beer.
Monkey.
I don't think I've
Without
ever
a
called
doubt,
anyone a monkey
100% a
anyways.
flying monkey.
I've
in-
never either.
That's what I thought.
in the casino industry. In the casino industry, a monkey means a face card. So like a Jack, Queen, King.
Mm.
And all the Asians, when they want a face card to come out, they say monkey, because the Jack, Queen, and the King represent the monarchy, right?
Ah,
The prince, the king, and the queen. That's the
monarchy.
monarchy. But because Asians have that accent, it comes out as monkey, and then just everybody just says monkey now. It's a common thing.
Okay.
So there you go. There's your
Gotcha.
education for the day.
Got it.
So yeah,
Hey,
monkey gets said like 150 times a day at the casino.
Alan,
It's
Alan.
funny you say that because I have a hard time understanding my mother-in-law sometimes.
I was told
she's from the
that Amber has been talking to you about possibly coming here on the 28th, maybe.
She did send me an invite, yeah.
Yeah,
And apparently we can
20th,
spoon
is
with
that
you
some
guys
kind of
if you want.
holiday?
she said you can spoon with her.
I'm just gonna say, Alan, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
there
Alan, you
because
get
it's on a
to
Saturday, and of course I have to work weekends.
All I said is, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have plans. And I said, but stranger things have happened. You never know.
You know what sucks? Chase is in Florida right now, but he's like wanting to go like meet up 2 hours away from here, and I'm like, oh man, I got plans on Saturday, dude. You got to let a brother know early.
Yeah.
I just want to I want to get down to this comment that's down here. Sorry, it's been sitting there for a while. Shane drinking a Hockley. Have not seen that near me in a long time. I just happened to see it in the LCBO the other day, and I picked a couple up because I don't know if I don't see it very often or I just don't pay attention to it. But I saw it, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick up a couple of these. So hopefully you can get your hands on it. It's not a bad place.
I literally talk to him quite often. He's only an hour from me, so I'm not too sure what direction because you're literally an hour and 20 minutes from me. So I'm thinking probably the Toronto area.
You know,
Brian,
or
are
like
you
2.5
still there?
hours, like
Oh,
my
there
drive
he
was
is.
today.
Well,
All I saw was
that was a
Tiger's
flight from
ass.
Winnipeg to Toronto.
Like I literally
I-
could have. How long it took me to get from Drew's house to my house today was 2.5 hours.
Oh,
I could have flown to Brian's house in less time.
Wow.
Or we could have
'Cause
went
that's only
to
like
Winnipeg.
I think the flight to Atlanta is like 2 hours and 15 minutes. It took me 2.5 hours to drive from Drew's house today. It was ridiculous.
be a
What's
2
going on
hour
with the
flight to
traffic?
Winnipeg.
Are all the snowbirds coming south? Is that what it is?
Well, you know what it is. Sometimes they have to close the roads to clear the snow because it is October, right? So I mean, they got to clear the snow out of the way.
Oh yeah, like there's so much out here
That was
right
probably
now.
half of the delay.
You have snow already?
I bet you
There's
there's
tons.
7 feet in the backyard right now.
No.
I've seen
No, there's
pictures
no snow
taken
here yet,
from
Dave.
helicopters that have
Holy
special
shit.
thermally heated rotors so they don't ice up and fall out of the sky. Taken up in
Huh?
Canada, and it's like it's just solid white, solid snow. Even though you're over like Montreal
Guys,
or
I'll be right back.
or
I gotta get a beer.
Toronto or Winnipeg. These major cities are just freaking covered, and it's like nobody can go anywhere and do anything because they're all like buried in the snow, and they can't do anything until spring when it starts to melt. It's crazy.
Well, yeah. Well,
I saw it on the
because our
YouTube.
snow
It's got to
starts
be
in like,
true. It's on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
You guys know
well,
about
because
the
our snow starts
Actually-
in like August. Our snow starts in August and doesn't end until like June. So that's why
Yeah,
I
no, we did one
our
month.
reviewers to get together in July. So
I'm
we got
thinking
that
the
one
ground
month that we
is
don't
gonna
have
be
any
pretty
snow.
solid in July when we're there. Do I need to
Yeah,
wear
July,
like
it's-
July's the only time
snowshoes?
you're not going to get snow.
I asked
July.
you that before. Do they give us snowshoes at the border if we drive across, or do they issue us a
No,
snowmobile?
They don't.
No,
or
I-
how does
they
that
give you
work?
Crocs.
I think you
They give
can't
you
get them at a
Crocs.
discount though. I think they give you what?
Crocs.
What? The,
Crocs.
I don't even know
Oh
how to
my
drive a snowmobile.
God.
Like, what do you do? Like, you got
Do
steering
not-
wheel
do
on
not-
it, or
do not, under any circumstances, wear Crocs to the beer reviewer get together because I will
And
take a sharp
socks.
pointy stick
Crocs and socks.
and I will put a bunch
What do you
more
mean?
holes in them. I hate Crocs.
Crocs
I
and
honestly
socks.
do, and
if
that's why I
anybody
do
wears
that.
Crocs to the reviewer get together and gets frostbite and their toes fall off, Drew's gonna grill them up on the grill, but I'm not eating them.
No. Yes, I am. Actually, Brian, I believe Amber invited you to come up too on the 28th
The 28th of what? October?
October. She invited everyone.
I don't have a coat that thick.
I got many, and I believe you do have one.
You don't
still
have
went out of
any.
my house.
Dude, I've watched
don't
your
have
videos
any.
of you walking around the block with a t-shirt and shorts on when it's like 200 degrees below 0 Celsius. I don't even want to get into what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's like
Oh yeah.
Kelvin.
This guy doesn't dress up and he's got a costume, so you guys better get here
Yeah.
so you can see it.
Actually, I Amber put it on today. It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
I got him to dress up once. We've been together 7 years, married 6, and this is the only other time he's dressing
I'm
up.
dressing up,
Well,
and
let
I'm
me tell
going to
you
look
though,
damn.
you guys are young.
The first
That's
time he
great.
was the fisherman,
You
I
guys are
was a
young,
mermaid.
and that's great. But I'm old, and if I
Oh, well, I'm
fall,
not
if I
young.
slip on the ice, my whole body will shatter, and there's not enough screws on the planet to put me back together again.
I'm old, man. I'm old.
You're the
Well,
youngest.
I've been
You're
together
not
with my
even
wife
friggin'
for 17 and
45
only
yet.
been married
Shut
4.
up.
You know,
Drew is
oh,
just
I,
a kid with a crazy dream.
Yeah, he's the baby of the bunch.
I actually, yeah, well, what can I say?
I'll
Yeah, I don't know what
I
else
didn't
to
even
say.
really think about that until you said that, Dave. Drew is the baby of the group. You're absolutely right.
I am.
He is.
I am the baby, and I'm the dumbest.
What?
Well, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not trying to say it.
You said that, not us.
No, I'll be the first to admit it. I just did.
Well, who's
Who's
the
what?
oldest then? Is it me or Brian?
Alan. It'd be Alan.
I'm
It's either me or Brian that's the oldest out of the two of us.
I'm 54.
I'm,
and
I'm 51.
Oh, never mind. It's Alan.
No,
no. Brian's older. than
Brian's older.
I'm 55 in
Are
February.
you older than that, Brian? Come on. You're just
54.
lying now.
He's an
Hey,
old fart. I'm
Oh,
telling
let me
you.
tell you a
look like
secret.
you're friggin' 48.
I
for
have
God's
I
sake.
have the best birthday that there ever has been birthdays of. My birthday legitimately is 2/4/69 because everybody knows it takes 2 for a 69. That's a true story.
Well,
That's math I can get
So
behind.
you're February 9th, then, Brian?
What's that?
You're February 9th, then?
February 4th.
no. Yeah, February 4th.
Oh yeah, you guys say your
2/4.
date's
Oh,
different.
Oh my
2/4
God.
here
Hey,
means
I
February.
work in a
4th.
casino.
I
I'm
know
really good at
there it
numbers.
means April 2nd. Something. You weirdos.
Oh,
my
man.
God. For
February
some reason, I was
4th.
thinking 2/9 for some reason.
No, 2/4/69.
My youngest boy, his is on the 8th. Well, that's good.
See,
That's
when
good
I
to know. I'm not the old guy in the
I
room.
was thinking,
I'm not even the
beer.
second.
I was thinking 2/4 of beer or 69.
I'm not even the second oldest guy in the room. That's the best part.
The best part here is Alan's still the luckiest. He's got a girlfriend 10 years younger than him.
My
Yes, I
wife's
do.
12 years younger than me.
I know.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Never go. Jesus, here we go. Never mind.
Now, if you think about the fact when I graduated high school, she was in first grade. That's gross. But you know what? As adults, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about those things. We don't talk about those things.
Brian, you forgot what I do for a living.
What's that?
I said you forgot what I do
18
for a
is
living.
legal. 18 is legal. I met her when she was like 24. So I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
every once
Fair
in a
enough.
while, I'll be talking about, getting drunk when I was 18, and she'll just stare at me and go, I was 8.
Yeah, but hey, you got to remember, Alan. You have the Stein holding champion as your mate, so that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I
Wait a
know.
minute.
That's
You got your
amazing.
German
I
girl?
can't believe that.
Like she
That
was
did me proud
yeah.
that day.
Let me tell you, any girl that
See
can
how long I
hold
can do it.
20 steins full of
I can't
beer
even do it.
instantly goes up like 10 points on the hotness scale. It's like, and they smile while they're doing it. I groan when I'm lifting one
12 of
1
these.
liter stein. I'm like, God, it's freaking heavy. It's hurting my wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
there you
one
go.
Stein. I was holding it out
Remember
like
that
Yeah,
one,
these
Brian?
big bastards, right, Dave?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
big
Brian
Brian
bastards.
remembers that one.
I think
I
we
got
all
me
have
a
a
couple of
Stein.
those
And you know
behind
what?
the bar over there. I'll tell you what, if they got
That
this
might
year,
be
I need
something
to go
that we
get some
do
more, 'cause
in July.
$10
Yeah, I would love to have
for
another
a
one.
liter of beer plus
Are you
that
sure you guys want to
heavy
do
glass.
that against me? Hey, guys, I drink
I think
many,
that might be
many
fun
beers.
to do, like the
You
Stein,
think
the
you get
Stein
out?
holding competition in July.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Oh,
I am not
I'll
trying to outdrink
Yeah, it might be
anybody.
something fun to do.
Hey,
I'm
guys.
just trying to drink with you.
I already won because I do such a good job doing this that my arm is ready for that.
Polishing your Stein.
Yep.
What are you polishing?
I'll tell you one thing, Dave. There's going to be from the couple beer conventions that we've had. I'm going to let all you guys in on 2 quick little secrets. Number 1, do not try and match drink for drink with Mallory. because you will lose.
Oh no, dude! I'm
Number
not gonna
two,
try to do that.
Do not
Oh, he's
try
gonna
and
try
drink
it.
beer
He's
for
gonna
beer
try
with
it. He's
Drew
gonna fail.
because you will lose.
I'm just gonna
So-
do this with Drew when he's
so
not
one
playing.
thing-
I'm gonna act like I'm
Friggin'
drinking
champ
it
when it
and
comes to
doing this.
So,
He ain't looking.
I think
Not a bad idea.
Mallory and I could do drink the drink.
I'm videoing that. I am filming that.
You know,
This is probably my.
That, yeah.
This is
I
probably
wish
my
I could
funny
be
part
here,
is,
but
Drew,
honestly,
while the rest of us are
I've
sitting
seen
back
from
and
that-
laughing. Saying.
honestly, Drew, I love you and all, buddy, but I got my money on Mallory.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know I could drink.
She's a champion, man. Holy
Drew,
crap.
you have plenty of time
I-
to warm
He
up
is a
and
machine.
practice.
I believe, ever since I've been with Amber,
Machine,
I
you're right,
don't
Brian.
think he's seen me drunk at all. Once. Amber says she saw me drunk once. And
My
I drink
wife has
every
seen
day.
me drunk many
I've got it
times.
on video.
Well,
I've got Drew drunk on video, just so you guys know.
Drew, I gotta tell you
Are
this.
you sure? I think that's more you.
I
Drew,
think I
if you're
watched that
drinking the
video.
Laker
You guys
Ice
were
every
red.
day.
Oh, I was destroyed. I was absolutely destroyed.
Let me tell you this. This is a true story, and I don't remember the name of the beers. I only remember one name of the beer. Drew sent me 4 beers that were 10% and up. The only one that I can remember by name is called Where the F is Air.
Oh, where the fuck is Air?
Oh,
From
Air is
Willie Ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
by Willie Bald.
That's
So
a
I
triple IPA.
decided,
Oh
because
my God.
I like that company.
I'm way smarter than you guys. I decided to do a pub crawl and review those 4 beers that were all 10% plus in the same night. So I started out in the Hardcore Pub. Me and Ray, we filmed one. Then we went
Good
to
on
his
you, buddy.
bar, filmed another one. We went to Amy's bar, and after that, I don't remember anything.
Oh, man.
We were crawling in the streets by the end of the
Oh,
night, and I
dude.
had no clue how I even got home. Those were fantastic. I gotta admit, I think Willibald is Drew's favorite brewery. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
that Oktoberfest that Jeff and I did,
And as I'm
that was
sitting
like
here-
4, and we did one more after that, and holy cow, we couldn't stop laughing. I had to stop the video, start it back up. We were
There's all
rolling.
the marijuana in the beer.
It's possible. Who knows? I'm probably going to lose my job
And-
the next P test.
And speaking of doing
I'm
beer
moving to
crawls,
Canada.
if you and Brian do come up early, Dave, you
Yeah.
know what you get to do? Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm down
The
with it.
Holy Grail, right here.
Got a sign
And the Holy
first
Grail
time I was
to the other
there,
side of you.
but
Do you still have your arcade
Well,
game?
I tried not to
Alan.
leave any evidence behind.
Good.
Alan, when
Drew's
are you gonna
signature
come
is on
down?
here.
Probably
Yeah.
Thursday.
Drew is on here.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what happened to Brian when he broke into your bar. I don't know why he didn't sign it.
Well, the problem
Am I
is
gonna have
I
trouble
don't know.
getting
I don't
back
know
into
why either.
Canada? Am I gonna have trouble getting back into Canada? Am I not on a national wanted list or something like that?
No, you're good.
For
I didn't
for breaking
report the
into
damage. I
bar.
just fixed it, Brian. We're good. We're good.
Canadian police are different from American police. They let some things slide like that,
That
so
is
you're
true.
good. You're good.
If I
That'd have been here,
apologize in
you'd
both
be-
English
you'd be
and
in
French, I
prison.
think they'll let me in. I'll
It
try to
wasn't
learn
breaking-
the French version of that.
It wasn't breaking and entering because the door was unlocked.
Well, it wasn't really. I had to
and you
break
put
the
it right through the
windows
window.
to get in, but
No, they
Yeah,
broke the
The
window.
problem is,
They broke
yeah,
the windows to get in.
Him and Ray.
yeah, but all of a sudden you put a piece of wood there. There's no window there now.
No, it was a piece of ice.
well, the ice
No,
eventually
'cause it was
melted.
winter. I put a piece of ice there, so it's still a
I'm
window.
sorry about
Oh.
that. There goes the view.
Yeah, well. Hey,
Holy
Alan,
crap.
any
How long
snow
ago
yet,
was that
buddy?
video, Brian? That was like 2 years ago. Was that 2 years
Yeah,
ago? You
that
did
was a
that,
long
Brian?
time
That was
ago.
a while ago.
I remember
Well,
Brian
okay.
and Drew
Yeah.
doing their video. That was a long time ago.
Okay, so Brian and we did a couple back then, and then, man, I think it really started out with Brian getting a hold of me, probably 3 years now, and actually doing a video here. Hold on. Remember being in my background right here?
Oh yeah.
I remember
So
that
you're
video.
over here. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, it was right
I
there.
do. I
It's
hope
side by
the
side.
floor
You
is
were
not
doing
still
Heineken.
wet from where I spilled my beer.
He had a
I spilled
No, we were
Jack
doing
right there.
Heineken. Remember Heineken? Yeah, you
I
spilled the
spilled the
Heineken there.
Heineken
That's
right
right. Yeah,
Amber was
I
pissed.
totally remember that.
Heineken.
Oh yeah. No.
I
She
don't
just
see
licked it.
Amber getting
She
too
licked the-
mad. I think she was
No,
okay with it.
No, she was actually on her hands and knees licking the floor because we don't waste beer here.
That's a good woman right there. A good woman. Good woman.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
See, I haven't been in Drew's house. I've just been to the side of his house.
Yeah. Yeah, camera. That's funny. I go out.
That's true. That's true.
It is.
Stuck a beer on his back porch and left.
Hey, Alan, are you doing anything this
There it
weekend?
is.
This
There
weekend?
it is.
Oh, he's got my can.
Look at it.
Tomorrow I'm going to watch a hockey game at a brewery. That's my plan tomorrow.
What brewery?
at a brewery?
Let me know when
Sweet.
you're going to be home. If you're home on Sunday, I'll fly up. We'll shoot a video in your basement, and then I'll fly back home real quick because I got to work on Monday.
Yeah, that's
What
fine. You don't need long.
Hey, where my chopped liver? Come to Brantford,
There you
man.
go.
Well, I've been to Brantford, but I have never been to Manipeg, Winnetoba.
I've never been to Winnipeg. How do you get to Winnipeg before me? I'm not going till next year.
I've had a few Florida man, so I'm
Say, how many
Winnipeg,
Florida men have
Winnipeg,
you had?
Winnetoba. Wait, what is
Winnipeg,
There it is. There it
Manipeg,
is.
Winnetoba?
Woo.
Manipeg.
Not even
Manitoba.
open.
That's where I'm going.
I to be honest, I am looking so forward to going to Winnipeg. I don't get out, and this is just going to be a blast. I think Alan's a little worried because I'll be still standing and he'll be sleeping.
I can't wait till you get your damn birth
Drew.
certificate so you and Shane can come down to Florida.
Yeah. I gotta get my birth certificate.
Oh, I can come
and my
down
passport.
anytime. I can come down anytime, just so you know.
I'm trying,
It'll be
guys. I'm
hot, but
trying.
there'll be plenty of cold beer.
And we'll
Oh,
make sure Brian moseys on down from Georgia.
Well,
Hey, if
hopefully,
those guys are in Florida, I'm in.
I'm going
And
to
Alan's more than welcome to come. Yeah, just fly
I'd
together.
love to come see you down in Florida. But I think Shane should make the journey with Drew.
I'm going
Winnipeg,
to.
and we can go see the two former Atlanta hockey teams play against each other.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
it's,
so
it's funny,
that-
you know. I was like I said,
I've
I was
never
at
been
Drew's
to a
earlier
hockey
today.
game.
I was at Drew's earlier today, and we talked
it's
about
cold
that.
in there,
actually.
Dave, because
So
the
that's a
floor is like
possibility.
ice.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
wear shorts, t-shirt, and flip flops. It's all good.
Oh, I don't. April, it's probably going to be -20 there in Winnipeg, right?
April should be, not too bad. It'll just
Probably.
It won't be super cold. It's just going to be ugly. Like you got all the melting
Super
snow
cold.
and
It's not going to be
the-
super cold.
Okay.
It's just going to be super cold.
No, it's going
I
to be
have to
super
honestly
ugly.
say I've never drank this many stouts at one time.
But yeah,
What?
April is like the ugliest month in
Hey, Dave,
Winnipeg.
I'm going to
All
try
the
and
snow is melting, but like you get
Yeah.
all the road salt there. It's just
Yeah,
gray.
yeah.
Everything's gray.
Yeah.
It's
I'm okay with that. I'm seriously. I can't wait.
We're in
I'll
the
have to
brewery
say go there.
today, so who cares what it's like outside?
Yeah, right. I'll still be wearing shorts, so it doesn't matter.
Well, 'cause we have to go inside because Alan doesn't like hot. He doesn't like it when it's too cold. He doesn't like it when it's too dry. He doesn't like it when it's too wet. He doesn't like it when there's snow.
I
He
don't
doesn't
like
like it when
weather.
it's sunny. Doesn't like weather.
Well, it gets pretty humid here for 90%.
But if I remember, Dave,
Mhm.
I'm going to try and remember to message you on Instagram after we're done here, Dave. I have a small plan that might happen. I'll
Okay.
message you the details. That's all I'm going to say. I'll try and message you afterwards.
No worries.
What am I also chopped liver here? We're a group here. Say something.
No, not at all, buddy. Not at all. Not at all. It's just an idea. It's just an idea I've got
He's got an
I
idea.
got an
that
idea.
may or may not. Oh my god! I just dropped all my freaking empty cans all over the floor. Son of a bitch. See, here's
Well,
the
it's
problem.
better to
You
be
guys
empty
don't
than
see it,
full.
but behind my bar, when I do my beer reviews, I take all my empty cans and I literally just stick them behind my bar. So I literally have like 15 empty cans just sitting back here.
Brian, have you had that?
Oh,
one?
I just reviewed this one today.
Which
Ooh, that
one
was
is
cool.
that?
Unholy.
That's an Aldi knockoff of Guinness.
Oh, I haven't been to Aldi's in a minute. I need to go back. Don't spill my beer.
That's a good one, Shane. I like that one.
Okay, was that the?
I reviewed this one today.
See,
I'll look
Unholy,
it up,
I
I'll lay
did
down
not like Unholy. It was
Unholy.
very floral.
No. Okay, Unholy.
It was
I
strong, man.
tasted
It
alcohol.
was a strong beer.
I tasted alcohol.
It
This is
tasted
strong.
like I was just drinking a flower when I drank that. I
What's
had
that?
that.
It's like, what the hell
It's
is it?
a belt.
9.2
It's a
moving
or
out?
something?
Hey, is he moving out?
Yeah, it's 9.2.
What is
Am I
all
moving
that?
out?
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, Alan's, yeah, it looks
is
like
Alan
Alan's moving out, doesn't it?
Hey, Alan, are you moving out, buddy?
Can't get it right,
Might
man.
be.
What the heck?
Alan,
Give me a quick
Hey,
second,
Dave.
guys. I will be back very
Hey.
shortly.
All right.
Alan,
Drew,
hey, are you moving out?
what?
Look,
A lot
look
of-
behind you. There's like
You
a
saw a lot of
suitcase.
suitcases.
Oh, my daughter's living with me right now. She's she's supposed to be moving down to the States to Seattle, but she's waiting for all this paperwork to get done. So she's been living here for the last couple months.
Oh no, okay. I didn't. Well,
In the States, we call Seattle Seattle is the shitty part of Canada. She needs to move down farther south to the good part of it.
Good Lord.
Seattle, it just rains every day, all the time.
Dude,
it's
it
miserable
is
and gray.
so depressing there. I spent like a week there when I was in the Marines at an Army base, and it was nothing but slush
Oh,
during the
wow.
winter. And it was
Well,
there was
being on
no
an army
sun.
base would be
I
depressing.
can see
'cause
why
those
the
people did not
suicide
have
rate
what
is
it took
very
to
high
get around.
there.
Huh.
It's there's no sun there. I mean, it's just dreary every day.
I guess
My
how many
buddy-
people in
there
Seattle?
was summer, so it was super nice at that time. But
Maybe it's just during the winter. It's very,
well, that's what they say about Vancouver up here. The Vancouver
I
winter.
don't know, man.
Well, my
Yeah.
buddy from England, he said that the reason they moved to the States is because it rains every damn day there where he lived. It was like
Huh.
crazy.
Hey guys, I don't know. I haven't really left Southern Ontario in my whole life, so
Southern
Yeah.
Ontario sounds sunny and warm, but I know that is not true.
what the hell are you drinking?
Drew, we just need to get you down
Southern
It
here.
will be in
Ontario is
July,
like
Brian.
saying the south
Oh,
part of
nice.
the Arctic Circle. It's still cold. Yeah, but in the Arctic Circle, July is still like 60 degrees below zero.
Yeah. Instead of
People are like
100
clubbing
below
seals
zero, it's
everywhere, and
60.
it's like, oh, that's too. Oh.
I'm having
Well,
American
beer
beer.
fridge
I'll
is
tell you
also
what, Brian.
naked.
It's going to be
American
warmer
beer.
here in July than it was in Chicago. How do you like that?
So,
Now you're singing my
all
song.
seriousness,
I like that.
how cold
There you go.
was it in
you
Chicago in July? I mean, I hear it gets really
Well,
hot.
I
there
had
during
a jacket on, but I was the only one.
Bro,
Was it-
I wear shorts in the middle of
Everybody
February.
else was wearing shorts and a t-shirt and going, "Oh my god, it's hot out here."
Yeah, and this guy's wearing. Oh my
You
goodness!
take a couple sips
Yeah,
of
but
a
Drew's
cold
a freak,
beer and it
though.
gets inside
He
of you.
wears
and it
shorts
just
all
makes
year
you cold.
round. Like he's a freak.
I wear shorts all the time. When I wait for the bus to get to work in the middle of winter, I'm wearing shorts. I
I've
don't care.
seen you in shorts. I've seen you do your reviews out there in the snow.
I told
In
you he's a
shorts.
freak. He's a freak, man.
Freak of nature, as my wife calls me. Get that last little bit in
I-
there.
You know what?
made
You know what,
for
Drew?
Winnipeg.
I really hope. I hope that week that everybody comes up, Drew, that it is the hottest week that we have all summer, and it's like 35 or 40 degrees plus.
That'll be nothing to
And
me.
I want to
Oh,
make Brian.
I can only
I want to make
wish.
Brian sweat so much that he complains about it being too hot.
Now,
I hope
how's the humidity in Canada?
I will
during
never
summer?
It's
complain
horrible.
about it being too
Friggin'
hot.
horrible.
Remember,
I'm used to that. I'm good then.
Horrible. I
I'm used
hope
to it.
it's
I am
19
not a
degrees in
winter
July.
warrior. I am a hot weather warrior. Send me to the hot
You're like
spot.
me.
You know,
Like I
if it
said,
gets
where I
too
wanna
cold,
go.
I'll be in shorts and flip flops, and I'll just get a little long sleeve shirt. I'm
No.
good, man. That's all
You
good.
mean Crocs, right?
you'll be
Shorts
fine,
and
Dave.
Crocs.
No, I wear
You-
flip flops, man.
I swear to God, you bring Crocs into that Airbnb. I'll just wear it. We
Hey,
both
you know what
destroy
I-
the holidays.
Crocs.
I
You
do
know
not
what else
own a
I'm
pair of
bringing,
Crocs.
Joe?
I wear the flip flops, but that's it. And I got some Hey Dudes. You ever seen any of the
Yeah.
Hey Dudes?
I'm going to tell you, Dave. You might want to bring you can bring the flip flops. That's fine, but you're probably going to want to bring a comfortable pair of running shoes or
I
walking
got
better
some. I
watch
got
some
some
Crocs.
Under
because we
Armour
are going to be
tennis
doing a
shoes.
lot of walking on the one day.
Yeah, I'll bring
Yeah.
some. That's
There's
for
one
the
day that
house,
we're going to be doing a lot of walking.
Because Drew wants to get in the shower with me and do a shower review. So
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, as long as we touch tips, I'm okay.
nut the butt, baby, nut the butt.
I hope that blur effect is going to be working.
I
well.
can't
Alan,
believe
you're
you're
welcome
me
to
like
join
that, Drew.
too.
Well, hey, you know why, Shane? Because you wouldn't
We
touch
could get
tips.
Shane or Alan in there, and I'll be the American in the middle. Okay, I'll take one for the team. Okay.
We'll do a Canadian sandwich.
There you go. My wife's
yeah,
it's bad
so
enough that I
so we'll
showed
get-
my boobs on TV.
Yeah, that's funny. Amber was like,
well, here's what we'll do,
Dave
Dave.
has a nice set of boobs.
You like those, don't you?
Oh,
Here's what we'll do, Dave. We're gonna get Dave in the middle, and Drew on one side, and we'll get Alan on the other. You guys do your beer review, and I'm going to take a bottle of maple syrup and just pour it over top of you.
you know what?
And
You
you're
know
just
what?
like, oh yeah, maple syrup.
And then Brian's going to come in and start licking
sticky,
it off everybody.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? This is where he just needs that.
The whole point of the weekend will be see how to get banned from YouTube.
Wow.
That's right.
Brian didn't hear that. Brian's going to be
That's
licking
I
just
his
was,
as
maple
I was
syrup.
taking care of business.
Hey,
He's
Brian's
he's
gonna
having
lick
fun
the
with
maple
Florida.
Just as well,
syrup.
Brian. You
Very
didn't want to
sad.
hear any of that.
Well, I have.
And there will be
baked
copious amounts of
syrup.
maple syrup available that weekend. Just so
I
you
love
know.
maple
I'm going to
syrup.
smuggle a bottle home.
We have it on everything here.
I'm
Do
down.
Do you, want
with
me to
that.
send, do you want me to send you one
Sure.
down, Dave? I can send you one down if you want one.
Here.
I can
This
send
is
you one
the
down.
real
It's not a big deal.
stuff. There's the real stuff.
That's about
Get rid of-
$100 US right there.
Are you sure that's
This
not
is not
No,
real.
no.
This
That
is
is not.
old shit. It's the money.
That is
This is the.
that's bullshit syrup right there.
Wait a
Drew,
minute.
you should be embarrassed to show
Are you
that
telling
on
me
freaking-
that they sell fake maple syrup up in
That's it right there. $2.99. $2.99. Yeah, it is
You know,
nothing but sugar.
Why do they do
Not
that?
a drop-
$2.99.
It's not maple syrup.
$3.
It's-
What's
it's
the big
corn
deal?
syrup.
It's not. But that's what it is.
I pay. I'll tell you what. I had to take out a
Yep.
loan. I pay $1 million an ounce for actual Canadian
Okay.
maple syrup. That's what it's
Then I'll
worth,
tell you what.
and that's what
I'll
I pay.
I'll sell this for $500,000 then. The whole thing.
That is such. I can't
I'm
even
gonna be
believe you have a
sucking on a
bottle
lot
of
of
that. That is
maple
such
trees when I get up
garbage.
there.
Actually, my daughter just got this from Walmart today and put it in the cupboard. So I don't know.
No, they don't sell that at our Walmart. What the hell's up with that?
You
Well,
tell
because-
Jada. First of all, you tell Jada that I think she's an awesome person, but she's got really shitty taste in pancake syrup because that is
No,
garbage.
I think she just wants something fast and cheap. You know. But
It's the Laker ice syrup.
yes, it's the Laker ice of syrup.
It's the Laker ice.
That's right.
Oh,
The cheapest shit
sure.
you can buy, and it's not even, it doesn't even taste like
I didn't
maple.
know.
It's
I know about
garbage.
Laker
And
Red.
Drew, if you ever come down to Florida, we're gonna go to Winn-Dixie, and we're gonna buy you every case
Hey,
of whatever ice they
get
got
right,
there.
1919, eh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Hey, look at this. I'm drinking 1919.
Oh, now you're having a good beer. Look at that.
Wait, I just
Where did
reviewed
you-
a
where did you get
1919
that
today,
koozie?
but it doesn't come out till Monday.
Oh.
Where did you
Alan
get that
and I-
koozie?
Alan?
I set that up in one of his recent boxes a
Oh,
while
yeah,
back.
hang on. I'll show. I'll show you why in just a second.
Because you have a 1919. Yeah.
Oh, I did send Shane a 1919.
Yeah. So there it is, 1919. Yeah.
What's the
Yeah, I know.
1919?
Hey,
But I
What's
don't.
the
hey,
1919?
Brian, where's your can, Brian? I know you already drink it, but do you have the can still?
What is that? What style is
1919.
that?
Whoa!
What style is it? I mean, what type of beer is that?
Or-
1919?
or-
It's a
or-
Belgian
It's a
Or
Belgian Pale Ale.
Ale.
I got like 5 guys talking to me.
61.
It's a Belgian pale ale, you said? Belgian style.
No brown jug yet.
Belgian style pale ale. Yeah.
Now, this is the Canadian
Yeah, I think
version,
I-
so I have the 5%, which is what those guys have, because this is legit Canadian. This is 5%. They don't got 5.5% because I got the American
No.
one. This is the legit Canadian one.
No. It's not 4.7. It's the Labatt Blue you guys get.
And-
What the hell's that all
And
about?
you know what
This
the
is
sad
just
part
a
is?
beer, though. This is not a strong
you know
beer.
what the sad
This is
part
just
is,
a
Alan?
regular beer.
That's right.
Strong beer.
That's right. But you know what the
Most
you know what
every
the sad
beer
part
in
is, Alan?
Canada is a strong beer.
Is
'cause
until I grabbed
think-
that can.
I think
that,
in
James?
Canada, because of the cold weather,
Go ahead, Brad.
it constricts your blood vessels, which makes any beer you drink strong, which is why most Canadian beers say strong beer, even when they're like 2.6%.
I think the
You got it
Florida
there.
man is getting to him.
Or strong is a different meaning in
I think
Canada.
Apparently, they didn't put
Florida,
strong beer on
65, I
that
think.
Florida man.
I think it's 6.5.
Florida man will kick your ass. I'm telling you, this is 8.5%. This is my third or fourth one.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm freaking. When I get off this live, I'm passing out.
This
I
is
can hardly hold my
four-
eyes open right
this is-
now, to be
This
honest.
is only 4.2%.
So when we get it in Niagara Falls, that means that Brian
You know
is
what the
not
sad
eating dinner.
So, guys,
Exhibit
when we
costume.
go to Canada, what you're telling me is we're not going to get any sleep, which I'm fine with. So I don't need to bring my CPAP machine. No sleep. Don't have to worry
Get
about it,
your
right?
sleep when you go home.
No, it'll be
Okay.
it'll be late nights and early mornings because we got
I'm
a lot
down
of
with
stuff
that.
to
Let's
cover
roll.
and we've only got
I'm
a
ready to
couple
rock
days
and
to
roll.
put in.
You will
So
not
it'll be
want
like-
to sleep.
We'll be up late
because
drinking and then up early to out the door.
I'm gonna be going to bed when I go to bed.
Up early having breakfast beers.
Are you watching it right now? Look at this. Hey, come here.
I'm
Look,
going to give Amber a big
he's
hug when I
watching
make
us
it up
right
there.
here. It won't show.
It won't
That's
show.
like-
Sorry.
Oh. Well, I tell you what. I think I'm just going to. What are you doing? You guys okay? Oh, Shane wants to talk to you. Come here.
So anyway,
Come here.
I said
Sure.
they were
No, I know,
talking
I-
shit about your maple
so Alan,
syrup.
really quick.
Yeah.
Here.
Turn it.
Get in the picture.
I can't
Hey.
hear anything now.
Hey, sit down. Sit down.
There it is. So anyway, Alan, really quick. I actually thought I was done reviewing all of your beers that you sent me,
And here.
and then I realized I had that 1919. So apparently, I'm not done reviewing your beers.
Here. Now, tell her about this.
Okay. Okay. So Jada, let me start off by saying I think you're an awesome person. You're really nice. But if you ever buy that shit again and get Dad to show it on YouTube, I'm seriously just gonna take it and dump it on your head because that is just garbage. Real maple syrup real maple syrup or just eat it plain.
Real
Be a
maple
proud
syrup.
Canadian. Real
If
maple
you'd have
syrup.
gave that to me
only.
and
You know how
Brian,
much
we'd have
it is
never
up there?
knew. We'd have
It's
never
like
knew.
$90 a bottle of real maple syrup in Brantford.
Brian and I would have never known, Shane. If she'd have gave that to us, we'd have thought we
Oh, I
were
know how much
getting
real maple syrup
legit
is.
maple syrup.
I would have thought. Well, like I said, when I saw that bottle, I thought that was $100
Oh, wait.
bottle of syrup because that's what that would cost in the United States if it was that big and it was
He
Canadian
works
maple
for
syrup.
this, so
Awful.
So yeah, if she'd have gave that to us, me and Brian would have like, oh my god, we just got the biggest bottle of maple syrup.
There's a
ever.
reason. There's a reason that. Yeah, like there's a reason that is $2.99 a bottle, and real maple syrup is like $30 a bottle. There's a huge difference.
Well,
and
that's
yes,
Canadian
there's a
prices
reason for
though,
that
because
price.
here,
I know, right?
at least here in Georgia, when I get the real 100% Canadian maple syrup, it's a very small bottle, and it's like $30.
Damn it,
And
man!
it's a small
Yeah,
bottle.
for
And
just
my
a little small one,
wife's
right?
like, it's too
I'm
expensive.
going.
And I'm
I'm
like, but you
I'm
don't
gonna make
pour
my
this whole
own.
bottle on a
Okay,
stack of
Sarah.
pancake. You just
What?
drizzle it. You gotta drizzle
Get a
it.
beer and sit down with me.
get a bush.
Get a push.
Yeah.
I watched that
get some
movie that.
Bud.
Well, it,
No, wait.
Hey, get some
Hey,
Busch
this-
Light,
Drew,
baby.
what did that guy do to you that you would torture him with a bush?
With some.
Okay,
do
hold on.
something good.
Hold
That's
on.
watered.
Hold
Dude, that's
on.
watered down stuff, dude.
Okay,
Watered
let me
down.
get this straight. Amber went to the beer store today to get Laker Ice, and they were out of everything. She ended up getting Bush.
Everything.
Yeah.
is that because you drank all the Laker? It's because Drew drank all the Laker Ice. That's why they didn't have
No,
it. He
I-
drank
I-
it.
The guy.
The
Yeah,
lake
well-
is dry.
That's exactly what it is.
Well,
The
hey guys,
the Laker Ice
I
beer
don't
tree went
have-
dry.
I don't have this for no reason. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Hey, I have no.
See,
I
I
have
need
no
a drink now after watching that.
Oh,
Dude, he wants
yo,
me to
you
get
wait.
in the shower with that?
Yeah, what? What do you mean, Dave? Hold on. Let's see what you got there, Dave.
Oh, baby,
I
you don't
know,
want to see
right?
what I got. My wife.
Oh,
That's the
man.
only reason
You know
my
what the-
wife.
you know what
came
the
in
best
here
part
tonight.
is,
She goes,
Dave?
"You're not showing your boobs tonight, are you?" And I'm like, "No, hon. I'm not showing my boobs tonight." She said those are hers.
You know what the best part is, Dave? Dave, when you get in the shower with Drew, do that beer review with Drew, the first thing you're going to say is, "Hey, man, are you going to take off your sweater?" Because
Hey,
Drew is just a hairy beast, and you'll be like, "Dude, take
And
off your
I
sweater."
have
before you
like
get in the
2
shower."
hairs right here, and I shave them off. So we're good,
Yeah, we
dude.
saw it. We saw it, Dave.
I shave them
Okay,
off.
so Shane, just
I
a
have
small
2
hint.
hairs here and I shave them all.
We saw it all.
Well, yeah, just a hint. I believe you told me I need to manscape before I go down there next year.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. You need to do some
Drew, if you're getting in the
manscaping.
shower with me, buddy, you better manscape.
Right? Hint. So,
Manscaping.
yeah. So, guess
I
what,
can't
guys?
wait till you guys come up here in July because we have a surprise for you.
Oh no, that's scary.
Are you sure you want to come down? No.
Well,
It's not a handshake or anything. Is
no,
it?
no. For all people who are not at the 2023 get together,
No,
there will
no,
be
no,
a
we're not
doing-
residual.
You know what the Canadian
Chicago
handshake is?
handshake
The Canadian
waiting
handshake
for
is?
you.
Watson.
So you guys are lucky when you come up to Canada and we do the Canadian handshake. It's maple syrup.
Hey,
Maybe a little bit of
I can do
vodka
that.
in there or
Forward to
something.
that.
I can do
It's
that.
maple syrup.
I think all Canadian
That's way
beers
better
should
than
be-
fucking that
the
Malort
sugar
bullshit.
the yeast eat should be 100% maple syrup.
For sure. Like I said, you guys are going to get an overload with Canadian culture and food and stuff. It's going to be awesome.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Poutine, like I
you
said,
said brisket.
poutine, maple syrup,
Poutine?
butter tarts. It's going to be awesome.
Oh,
It's going to be awesome.
oh. Can we dip our poutine into the maple syrup?
I'll
Yeah,
try
we
it.
can-
If that's how the
we-
locals do it. That's
Well,
how I'm doing it.
If you're a real Canadian, you will.
We will. we will film on Dave's TV because we can do whatever we want on Dave's TV. So if you want to dip your punani, poutine, whatever it's called, in the maple syrup, we're gonna do
You
it.
want my punani and your maple syrup? Deal.
Two great tastes.
Oh yeah, we're getting this video is going to get striked for sure.
I haven't shown anything but my boobs, so I don't know how.
My
we could
son's
do it
actually
like a
watching
Reese's
this.
commercial.
Yeah, two
We
great tastes.
could do it like a Reese's commercial. Like, oh, you got your poutine and my maple syrup. Oh, you got your maple syrup and my poutine. Like
You
they used to do
got
with the
to
Reese's
shoot
commercial.
that video. I'm telling you, somebody's got to do that.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I'll do it. I'll be the man to do it. I'll do anything.
We can do it that
Like I
weekend.
said, there's going to be lots of
Back in the
lots of
day,
opportunities to do
Danny
some-
Bonaducci would kick your ass if you got your chocolate and your peanut butter. I
okay.
guarantee that.
So I think
Chocolate
Shane,
peanut butter is great.
after my little thing that I'm doing, Dave and
Yeah.
I should have a shower beer,
So what's a good
Yes,
shower
that's a
Canadian beer?
good.
right?
Laker Ice?
There's plenty of good showers
no.
in that Airbnb that we're going to be in. To
No,
film
there's only
shower
one.
there's
reviews.
There's
not.
only one.
There's only
There's only one.
Multiple
And
bathrooms.
Dave and I are going to go in it.
Film them one at a time.
Now, having said that, there might by the time we go in July, there might be two.
Ooh.
Because the guys,
I'm
that
bringing-
that own the Airbnb said they
Drew,
were
I'm
thinking
bringing
about,
my birthday
they were
suit
thinking about
for you.
putting in a second shower because this because this place is so big. They want to put a second shower in, but he said, I'm not going to promise it's going to be done by the time you guys get here, but we are planning on doing a second shower. So,
Okay,
but
I got
everybody's
a
going to have their own
question.
toilet. That's kind of cool.
I got questions.
That's important
Okay.
though to have your own toilet.
Can I ask this because I am an idiot?
Yeah.
Okay, I am an idiot. What does Airbnb mean, or whatever you said?
Bed and
Basically
breakfast.
a bed and breakfast.
It's a bed and breakfast. That's what it is.
The idea
Yeah,
is
you're,
like
you're basically
people
just renting the room.
Okay, so why can't we just say
Like
we're renting a bed?
The
Well, 'cause
idea is like
a lot of
you'd
the
be renting out your
B&B,
house.
like if you go to an actual B&B,
Uh,
but if you go to just like a
Oh,
B&B,
you're
like
renting that
if you just go to a
bedroom in that
bed and
house.
breakfast, that's fine.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Bed
We're
and
renting
breakfast.
a whole
But
house.
for us, we're renting the whole place, which
Okay,
you guys
I
saw
got
from
you
the
now.
pictures has a basketball court. Like it's big. Like it's freaking big. Like this used to be an old bank at one point in time.
Speaking of that,
So
Shane, you
we'll
got to
be
let
able
us
to
know.
play basketball, which I'm not going to play against anybody because everybody's taller than me. So I'm not going to be playing basketball against anybody.
So you definitely
just
got to
ping
let
pong.
us know about
There's a
how much we got to
Ping pong
give you.
table there too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking it's going to be right around somewhere between 3 and 350 Canadian. I think is what as long as everybody who I think
I
is
have
going
no
on is going to
idea
come.
what that is.
Which
in
comes
American
out,
person for the
which
Airbnb.
comes out to 1,100 US.
It's like $80 American. You're probably looking at like
Well, Drew, not only are we taking a shower
American
together,
Dave,
we're
you're
gonna
probably
sleep
looking at
together.
like two.
I'll spoon with you, buddy.
It should be for American prices. It should be just under 300 US.
Oh,
And that's what I'm going to try and keep it at and keep it really reasonable for everybody so that everybody can come. And then, of course, you're going to have your expenses. Like we're going to be doing a lot of breweries. So you're going to have to allot money for beer at the breweries and food if you want to get food and souvenirs and, whatever the hell else you're going to get.
Debit
from
cards
Niagara
are
Falls.
wonderful. My wife's gonna love
absolutely.
it. She's gonna
And
be
don't be
seeing
like
all this
me.
stuff.
Don't be like me and don't leave your credit card at a brewery in Chicago like I did.
He did do
don't
that.
realize
I
it
was
until
a
you come
witness.
Yes, I know. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
I went back there because I saw him do it. I
did.
went back and had about 12 more beers on his tab, but you didn't hear that from me.
But see, the neat thing, Shane, my wife.
Oh, is that
was
where the extra
manager at
charges came from? Oh, there it is.
My wife's the manager at the bank that I have a bank card at, so we're good.
She
All
has
right.
access
Thanks,
to all the
Dave.
secret money.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she'll
nice.
know exactly when I'm hitting at the brewery. She'll be like, It'll hit her phone like, oh really, oh really.
Yeah, that's why you hide cash now,
Yeah,
right?
probably going to bring some
Then-
cash.
then
Me
you
and
go-
Brian are
yeah,
going
you
to
know,
be
I don't
doing
know if
beer
that's-
reviews on the plane before we get on the plane. But we're gonna. I mean, he's going to have me in the very back with the poor people. So
That's okay. It's only 25
you're
bucks
gonna- if you're gonna
here,
do-
up here. Like, go ahead, Shane.
If
I'm
you're going
so
to do
sorry.
beer reviews, make sure you get those ones on the plane. No, that's right. If
Yeah.
you're going to do the beer reviews, make sure you get them on the plane, because once you get to Niagara Falls, and this is, like I said, this is 2 years. We've done 2 years already from experience. Once you come to the Airbnb and you meet everybody, you're going to be having such a good time and just chatting with, Brian. Well, you know Brian, but chatting with me, Drew, Alan, Chase, whoever else comes there. And it's probably going to be until like the last day when you actually realize, like, oh my God, I haven't done any videos because I've been having such a good time with these people.
I'm filming everything, dude.
Because that happens every
Drew in the
past 2 years. That
shower.
has happened.
I'm filming it, dude.
Bro,
Yeah, that's cool.
bro,
That's awesome.
everyone wants to see my junk. Just saying.
What can I say, dude?
We should just have
What
a
can I
live
say?
feed going the whole time we're there. Just
We
Yeah,
should.
I'm just
That
gonna
would
go
be
live.
fun.
We're
That
just
would be fun. I'm in the middle of the night. I'll be walking around and teabagging everyone.
I got one of these now too.
Oh, you guys are gonna have a blast with this guy.
What is that? Is that a GoPro, Dave?
It is not a GoPro.
Is that a
but
GoPro,
it's,
Dave?
It's like no, it's a what is it called? It had great reviews on. It's a Acaso. It had great reviews on Amazon, so I bought it, and it films great.
But it's
done some
like
test
a
videos
GoPro?
with it. Yeah, it's pretty much like a GoPro. It's an action camera, but I'm gonna do some.
Yeah. Well, I have my fancy
Same thing.
camera now.
I'm gonna do what Shane does. I'm gonna do some hardcore close-ups for Drew.
Multiple camera angles. I'm telling
Like,
you,
Yeah,
Hold
you know
on,
what? I haven't done one of those for a while.
channels around me
What's
are evolving.
What's up?
I've got to start
What's up?
upping my game.
Brian,
You got to get one of these, Dave.
Dude, I almost ordered one of them. I almost ordered one of those off Temu.
It's great. It opens on top, so this is where I pour through, right? And it lights up.
That
There's
is
a
awesome.
I don't know if you can see it,
Ooh.
but right around the outside, that's all LED.
Yeah.
But the only thing that sucks about it, that I think sucks about it, is it's powered by USB. Like you can't plug it into the wall. So I just use I have a little power bank that I plug it into. So yeah, that's what that's. And I think it was only like $30 or something like that. Now, having said that, if you do get one of these, I bought the 12 by 12.
Mhm.
Get the bigger one. I think it's 16
The
by
bigger one?
16.
Okay.
In retrospect, I would have bought the bigger one. Yeah, I would have bought the bigger one, which is
Sweet.
I think is only an
What
extra
is
$10
that?
or
What
something.
is it?
So
Brian hasn't been in the man cave in a while.
It's
and I got my
it's a light
bar
box.
hype table now, and we've
Okay,
got
what do you
bottle
put the
openers
light
on
in on
each side.
top?
Just a light.
Huh. You know what? You should
No,
have
it,
left that at my house the other day.
Hang on, I can. Do I have it? Do I have an extra? Oh, I do have a extra USB on my computer here. Hang on a second. Yeah, so this is what I do when I'm doing my hardcore videos. Where's the thingy? Oh, that's not it. Turn the power on, stupid. There you go. No, that's not. Is that it?
Nice. Look at that.
Oh, look at
So you can
that.
adjust the brightness of
Okay,
it.
so
Right.
So Shane, next
Then-
time you come, bring that
Yeah,
and
so it's kinda
forget
cool.
it here.
What, like I did with my microphone? So I had to buy another one. That's a great idea. I was at Drew's 2 weeks ago, and I forgot my microphone there, like my wired mic. And I looked up a new one online, and it was actually cheaper to order a new one online than it was to spend gas money to get to Drew's. So that's what I did. I bought a new one, so now I have two. What's Johnny Harper saying here? Ben Franklin said that beer is proof that God loves us. When I had to quit drinking cold turkey, I had my NA beers as a kiss on the cheek from our Lord. Hey, you know what? Good on you, man. Because I know a lot of people struggle with drinking and stuff like that. Good on you for switching to NAs. It's a hard thing to do, and hey, good job, man. I don't know if I
You're
could
right,
do
Matt,
that,
guys.
honestly.
Good job. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
I,
There are
Yeah,
some
I-
better
Yeah, good job, Johnny.
NAs out there
Seriously.
than there used to be, but
I still,
Cronenberg-
Johnny, if you're really experienced with NAs, drop a couple really good NAs in the comments, because I don't drink a lot of NAs, but I have not found one that I like. I've tried a couple.
Yeah,
and
no,
they've
that
just
would
been
be
awful.
awesome
They
because-
taste like hoppy water.
I don't even want to
No,
try
that would
it.
be
So yeah, drop your favorites in the comments. That'd be awesome, because I'd love to try some out and maybe do a couple reviews on them. And if they're good, no, I'm not going to switch to NA beers. Who am I kidding?
No,
That's just stupid.
but you know what? We could review them though.
yeah, I've done a few, and they're
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I reviewed
Made them on a curve,
a couple
right?
of NAs, but I just don't like them.
Yeah,
So what'd you
I'm
say
not
there,
a
Alan?
fan.
I said I've done a few. Like I've done a few NA reviews. Like I'm gonna do like comparing a couple, try and pick the best one. But you're kind of grading on a curve. Like they're never. I haven't had one that tastes just right. There's some that are, it's not bad for an NA, but I haven't had like a really good one.
Right, and that's
yeah.
and that's the thing too. When you're rating an NA, you can't judge it against like a macro even. You can't do it. You have to judge it as an NA. And even still doing that, because I like for sours, like for me, because you guys know I don't like sours. I'm getting used to them though. I
your
try and judge
favorite?
the
Yes, he
sour
does.
against
He
other
does.
sours that I've had.
I've
Right,
found
so-
a few NAs that are like okay, but I would never like have a real beer and then go to that. Like it's because once you have
No, you could no.
a real full strength beer and then go to that, it tastes terrible. But there are a couple that
For
aren't
sure.
bad if that's all you had. Like I don't know. I've had them a couple times if I'm like driving for the night or something and I don't want to drink. Like I'll take a couple of those, but that's the only time I've ever had them. So or reviewing.
Now, for me personally, I would rather have 1 or 2 regular beers instead of drinking 5 NA beers through the night if I'm driving, because I don't, again, and maybe that's just bad luck on my part that I haven't found a good NA beer that I like. I'm sure there's one out there. There's probably a good NA beer that I'm like, oh my God, I might pick this up on a semi-regular basis just to, have it. But I haven't found a good NA beer yet.
And even the craft brewery ones still aren't that great. Like I did a review last week on one from Collective Arts.
I saw that one.
It's like
it's
like you said, it's like hoppy water. It's kind of what it's like.
Dude, I've only had one NA beer, and it was when I was on ship, when I was in the Marines. I was on the Roosevelt aircraft carrier, and they didn't allow alcohol.
What the hell did they give you an NA beer for?
Oh, they gave us O'Doul's, and my staff sergeant thought it was the neatest thing. And I'm like, dude, this is shit, bro. I don't like it.
Your staff sergeant was a kiss ass.
Yeah, he was. But then they had the still beach parties where you were allowed 2 beers, and they had like Bush and Middle Light, the typical domestic beers. And I was going around to the people that didn't drink, say, "Hey, give me your ticket. Give me your ticket. Give me your ticket." And I was up there like 5 times getting 2 beers. So I ended up getting like 8 or 10 beers. And because they're all crazy in the military about drinking, and it's crazy. But yeah, the only one I've ever had is O'Doul's.
That's probably about the worst you can get too.
I can tell you this. This is the end of my 4th Florida man, and I'm about to hit the floor. So as soon as I take this last sip, I'm going to have to sign off, guys, because I got to climb up the steps to get back into my bed up there. So
can I say, Brian, when you come down in July, will you be going to bed at 7:30 every night?
See, I got to correct you on that.
More
dude.
than
We're not
likely.
gonna be coming down.
unless
No, come
there's
on.
something
Because
going
the
on, and I
Earth is
guarantee
flat,
you.
right?
No, let me tell you
Remember-
this. At these get-togethers, nobody wants to go to sleep because there's always I'm serious. Even though you might be meeting these people for the first time in person, you've watched their videos, but whatever. This is the first time you will be in a room full of lifelong friends, and you don't want to leave the party. You know what I mean? You're going to want to stay up and talk. Now, I'm the guy who's old, so I will be the guy who takes one for the team and goes to bed first. But I also I thought I woke up first, but I'll tell you what, thing about Mallory, she's the last one up. She's the first one. Or no, she's the last one to go to bed and the first one to wake up. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how. I saw her drink so many men under the table, and she is as straight as an arrow. I think she's in. I don't even think she can get drunk. Actually, I thought I saw her a little tipsy in Chicago, but that might have something to do with the Chicago Heat thing. I don't know.
What? I can't say for certain. No, she watched Revenge of the Nerds.
That one morning,
she got that thing that Haji or whatever his name was to do that race and drink, where they had to do a lap and drink the beer and do a lap and drink the beer. Well, that was that whatever pill they gave him. That's what she's doing. I knew it. She
I
cannot wait.
You know what the funny thing is,
Brian? She will amaze you. I hope that her and Chu come, because she's just a beast. No doubt about it. She's
they'll be here.
Well,
and we are lesser men. We are lesser men for it. I'll tell you what. And
I think you work for it.
I cannot wait to drink.
Sure.
I cannot wait for Mallory to drink you under the table, Drew.
I've seen both of you guys drink. I have seen Drew pound down a ton of beers. I've seen Mallory pound down a ton of beers, and I'm still going to put my money on Mallory, because that one morning that you left, Brian, and Mallory and Chu were out in the porch drinking. Mallory and Chu were out in the porch drinking, and I kind of sat out there for a little while. And next thing you know, it's like 1:30 in the morning, and Mallory's still just pounding them down. I'm like, oh, we might as well wait up for Brian, because Brian was leaving at like 3:30 in the morning or something like that. His Uber was coming, and she was slightly tipsy, but she had like 150 beers like that day. Like it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible to watch.
Well, I'm
documenting. I can't wait.
I am documenting this. This is going to come out on
Drew. You know what? If you don't like getting sick and throwing up, Drew, don't try and outdrink her. No, don't even bother.
No, I want to do it. I'm not even. You know what?
No, I'm not even joking, dude. Don't even try.
No, I'm doing it. We start at the same time, and you count how many I have, and then say, Alan counts how many she has. No line, and we'll go till we go to bed.
Do you seriously want to embarrass yourself and be out drunk by a girl? She will out drink you. She'll out drink you, no question.
And we're gonna be nobody.
Well, this one right here.
I'm gonna stumble up the stairs and go to bed. I'll see you guys next time.
All right, Brian.
Cheers, Brian.
I'll call you later, Brian.
So this one right here is probably number 14. 14, and I've already had. I had this one already. I've had 8.5 Muse already. That little bit of that 9% that you and I, Shane, had. So yeah, I'm on number 14. Up. I'm good till probably.
You know what the funny part is, Drew? Here's the funny part. When you come down in July, when you wake up in the morning, Mallory will have already drank that much.
But that's the thing. We got to start at the same time. So
I'm telling you, she's a champ, man. Oh no, she's gonna get a head start on you, because that's the way she is, and she's just gonna.
Yeah, but
well, I have to pace myself, so I'll be pacing. Especially
and just so
beer.
you know, Drew,
how does she do it with craft beer? Because a craft beer is normally,
dude.
I would
they
say
were when we were in Atlanta last year. That's when I was really having problems with my medical issue, so I wasn't playing this game. They were playing this drinking game, and everybody was drinking like Yingling and just some macros and just some average beers,
sure.
Like 5, maybe 6%. Mallory's sitting over there drinking like an 11.5 Imperial Stout and just pounding the back, and she was just crushing everybody. Like fuck, it's incredible to watch. It's like the most. It's like it's kind of like watching a car wreck. Like you have to watch it. It's like this is amazing.
I'm gonna bring
for
some
sure.
of
Check that
to
out. Get back to
Canada
us. That'd be awesome.
So I can drink that, so I can hang with her. Or Drew.
I'm not even gonna try.
You can't, dude. You just gotta try your best.
I'm just gonna do this to Drew and Mallory. I'm not worried.
Hey, well, Alan and I had a lot of drinks at Bell City.
Yeah, we did.
Read the Room.
Oh, is that place you almost got kicked out of? Yeah.
Yeah.
Read the Room. That's right. Read the Room, dude.
But you were going to come down, but your dad was. I think that was the time. Your dad was having issues.
Yeah, you weren't able to make it. Yeah. But yeah, that was. We were the Room.
We were the Room.
Like why?
We're looking around. There's one quiet couple over here, and he said, "Read the Room," and we're like, "What? What is he saying? Like, I don't understand. Like,
what does that mean?
I don't know what it meant."
Well,
Alan says, "I guess quiet."
What the guy was saying was that everybody else, and there wasn't a lot of people there. Other people were just sitting there drinking, having just casual conversation. And probably from all the lives and stuff, Alan or Dave, that Drew is pretty freaking loud when he gets excited, especially when he's been drinking. So that's probably. I don't blame any of that on Alan. Alan's a pretty nice guy, pretty quiet for the most part. But Drew is I'm Drew. Here for breakfast, back for snacks. Check it out. Come check out my channel. Woo! That's Drew here. That's how Drew comes across.
Drew here.
And
Alan was pretty loud.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We were both pretty loud.
I love that. I love that part of your personality. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
You're going out in the shower, Drew.
Like you're just outgoing and like, yeah, look at me.
We were.
That's right.
I'll take.
Look at me.
We were. By the end of that day, we were both screaming.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were, Alan. I'm more disappointed that I missed that whole thing and I couldn't make it down to see you guys, because that would have been awesome. But was I working or something, or was I away?
I've had 4 of these.
No, I was either working
your dad. Your dad was just got in the hospital then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right too. Yeah. My daddy just got in the hospital. That's right.
Yeah.
That's true too. Yeah. That's why I didn't make it. Yeah. That's right. And
unfortunately,
an update, we might be getting out next week.
Okay,
nice.
so he's been in there the whole 3 or 4 months.
4 months now, yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And imagine that if you were in the States, that would have been already $4.5 million.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Thank God for Canadian healthcare.
I'm having to deal with that with my wife's dad. Although he's passed now, but that bill. Luckily, he's a retired veteran, so that they pay for all that. But
wow,
it was ridiculous. The helicopter ride was like almost $30,000 just to go an hour and a half away from where we live to the coast.
Wow,
I believe it.
Just the helicopter ride.
I believe it. Like the medication that I'm on now, I think it's about how much? It's almost $600 a month. But because of the Canadian healthcare, I don't pay that.
Yeah, I take a cholesterol medicine and it's free. It's like Averstratin it's one of the statins. But yeah, it's Medicare, healthcare in the United States is crazy, dude. And insurance is the biggest legal scam. And whether it's auto, home, or health, it's the biggest legal scam in the United States because they don't pay for nothing.
Right.
But you pay all this money for it. And then when you try to use it, it's like a big joke.
Right. Well, I mean, some of our insurance is like that up here. Like our auto insurance
Alan,
up
is
here.
that you, Alan?
It's like to make a claim, it's kind of
hard.
It's kind of hard to do sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my phone going off.
That's what I thought. You're looking down at it. That's an alarm saying, "Hey, come up. I'm ready." That's what the girlfriend's saying.
You know, it's funny.
No.
Drew told me he can only stay on for an hour, and we've been on for 2 hours and 19 minutes.
I told you. I know. I said I'll come on for an hour, but I didn't think anyone else was coming on. That's why I texted Alan, and then I texted Shane, and Shane's like, "I'm not even
And
in
you
didn't know
Hamilton
I was
yet."
coming
I'm like,
on?
"What the hell?"
And
No,
I texted Ryan.
I didn't know you were going to make it home the way you were saying it.
Oh, well, and I texted you. I wasn't even in Hamilton yet, and I'd been on the road
I
for a
know.
freaking hour and a half already. Usually it takes me like an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes to get from my house to Drew's. And he texted me. He's like, "Hey, Dave's doing a live. You going to make it?" I'm like, "Dude," I said, "I've been driving for an hour and a half. I'm not even in Hamilton, which is halfway." The traffic
That's
was
about like
just
from here to Orlando or
Just-
Tampa.
Hey, you always say
Just stupid.
Tampa. Every time I think about it, I always say Tampa Bay for some stupid reason. But then I'm also an idiot, so whatever.
Well, that's because that's what all the sports teams are.
Yeah,
Wait,
I,
Dave is? No, Dave's.
I'm in the middle of Florida. I'm
Yeah,
a little
no,
bit
but-
south of the middle.
I believe it's only Tampa, right? The
Yeah, he's in
city's
Sebring.
only called Tampa.
Yeah.
But why do people call it Tampa Bay, like the sports teams?
Well, it's actually Tampa Bay, but because
There's a
there's the
bay.
big old bay.
So it's
there.
actually
There's a
Tampa
bay.
Bay?
Yeah, well, the town's called
There's a
Tampa,
bay
but there's a big bay there because the way the Florida is, was like a kind of like a hook there, and there's a bay in there where Tampa is.
Okay.
So that's what it's called, the Tampa Bay Bucks, or you
Yeah,
got
or Tampa Bay
Tampa
Lightning.
Bay. Yeah, so
That's
Oh,
right. The
okay,
Lightning,
well-
not that crappy football game.
Buccaneers. Yeah, no, I said Buccaneers, but yeah, Buccaneers.
hey man, my Dolphins are doing good. That's all
Hey.
I can say.
You see my Niners?
Dude, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
I was gonna bet on them for Sunday, but the friggin' the odds on the Dolphins to win on Sunday is just ridiculous. Like it's like minus like 1,100 or something like that.
Dude,
Like I
hey,
gotta bet freaking $1,100 to win $100. I'm like, I'm not
For
betting that.
any
You kidding me?
NFL
That's
team
terrible.
to beat the hell out of another NFL team like they did is ridiculous. 70 to
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I'm like, oh
For
my
sure.
god! And
Yeah,
the guy
but-
wouldn't even kick the field goal just to beat the record. And I'm like, you're already beating the shit out of him. Why don't you just kick a field goal and get 3 points? I mean, really? Beat the record. Have
Right.
somebody else try to beat your record. You already beat them that bad. What is 3 more points? Really?
Well, they also played the worst team in the NFL.
What was that? What was
Denver,
that?
I
There was
think.
a there was a meme.
To score that many points on any NFL
Oh,
team,
sure, yeah.
usually
No,
unheard
I
of.
get it.
mean,
I
it's
get it.
crazy. And I'm like, I thought I was watching like college because it
Yeah,
was
you're right.
ridiculous. I'm like, this is my Dolphins. I was like on the back porch editing videos and yelling and screaming at the same time.
There was a really funny meme that I think I shared on my Facebook not too long ago, and it basically said, the NFL they're ready to do a nice 16-game series of tough, gritty play, and then
Oh,
underneath
yeah,
it
yeah.
says,
Last year.
in the NHL they call that October.
Yeah.
True,
That's
you guys play like
one
16.
thing I've missed out on. I've never been to an NFL game. I haven't been to a hockey game. I've never been to a hockey game at all.
Oh, dude, we need to get you to a hockey game, man.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
need to buy like one of them $20 beers and bite the
Well,
bullet.
When it's so cheap in
Yeah,
Florida, to see
Get your
hockey,
$20 Yingling and off you go.
but Florida Panthers, it's like I hear you can see a game there for like $20 and they'll throw in a hot dog.
Yeah.
so
Your
here's
beer
the thing.
garden.
If Shane and I come down and we go to the hockey game, I know Shane's going to be wearing his Calgary Flames stuff, and then Alan's going to have the Winnipeg stuff. I'm going to have one of each.
There you go.
I'm with whoever wins.
Yeah.
See, I
Actually,
would love to come down to Florida. I would love to come down to Florida and watch a game because you guys now have one of our ex-players that I absolutely love, which is Matthew Kachuk. And I
Now
love
Tampa's
him
usually
as a player.
pretty good. They've been pretty good.
A lot
for
of people
long
don't
time.
like him. A lot of people don't like him, but he's a good, solid player. He's, you know, he gets in everybody's faces and pisses everybody off. But I love that grittiness
hockey,
of him.
man.
Oh, he's great. When
yeah,
he's on your
exactly.
Getting knocked out, and I'm looking. That's what I want to watch. I want to like rip their jerseys off and start fighting.
That's right. Yeah, you need that every once in a while, right?
Heck yeah.
I've had many a game where I've hated Kachuk, but if he was on my team, I'd love him. Like that's
sure. He's he's a great player. Like I said, he's a good goal scorer. He's a good forward, but he gets in everybody's faces, and he does it to an annoying level. And the reason for that is because he's trying to get a penalty for the other team by being in their face and making them do something, right? Like, there was that one.
I hated Tom Brady, but when he came to the Bucks, because I pull for all the Florida teams, but Miami is my number one team, and then like the Bucks, and then I pull for Jacksonville. But when he came to the Bucks, I was like, I love this guy. So,
right.
I feel your pain.
Right. Like I said, I enjoy his play. No matter what team he plays for, I will always be a Kachuk fan. I love him as a player. I really do. Doesn't matter who he plays. Like if he went to Edmonton, which is our big rival in Calgary, I'd still watch the game because I'm like, hey, it's Matthew Kachuk. Like, he's a good player. He's a good player.
Sweet.
Even if he went to play for Winnipeg, Alan, I would still be like, yeah, Kachuk, yeah, score that goal.
That's one thing Shane and I have is we can hate Edmonton together.
That's true. We do have that in common. You're absolutely right. We can hate Edmonton, but I mean, you can't really hate them.
A couple of years ago, they had that Heritage Classic game in Regina where it was Winnipeg and Calgary.
Right. Yep.
A bunch of my friends went. I didn't go. But yeah, there was Go Jets Go and Go Flames Go chants going, and then everybody in the entire stadium started chanting "Oilers suck." They just found common ground.
But you know what? But you can't say that. I mean, they got Connor McDavid on the Oilers. I mean, that's arguably the best player that there is on the ice right now, and he's fantastic. I would love to go over to Buffalo and watch Buffalo because Buffalo is like across the friggin' pond. It's not far. I would love to go watch Buffalo and Edmonton just to see McDavid play.
Yeah, he's great.
I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago I went to go see Buffalo and Pittsburgh, and the guy I went with to the game is actually an Oilers fan, but we just wanted both to go see Sidney Crosby play. Again, another great player, and it was just just for the opportunity to see an awesome player on the ice. Yeah. It was worth the $150 for a ticket, wherever the hell it was.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably easier for you to see a game in Buffalo than Toronto, I'm sure.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a closer drive. It's a closer drive for me to go to Buffalo than it is to Toronto, and the games are cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, they're expensive in Toronto. I've looked into it. Yeah. This stupid amount of money.
I went to one game in Toronto a couple of years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. It was Toronto and Calgary, obviously.
Yeah.
So we sat in the corner, and we were so far up. There was only 2 seats behind us. So we were like third last row, and it was $153 for those tickets.
You get him up.
Yeah.
And $20 a beer or whatever. $18. It wasn't $20. It was $18. I think.
Hey guys, I gotta get going.
And we were so far in the corner, like you can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get off here in a few.
Heading out, Drew.
Have a good one, guys. See you, Alan, Dave. See you later, guys.
All right,
See you, Drew.
Have a good night, buddy.
Good one, brother.
We'll see you. Cheers.
Cheers.
See you soon. Dave, you said you're heading out too, or I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here in a little bit in a few.
No, that works for me.
That's fine,
yeah, I can see why.
So,
phone
Shane,
call.
whatever message you're gonna send me, I'll look for it.
What the hell was I going to send you?
I don't know.
See,
that's
that's why I said if I remember, I will send you the message, and I can't remember even what the fuck we were talking about.
I don't know. I don't know. You said it was secret.
Oh, I remember what it was. Yeah, I remember what it was now. I'll send you the message.
And fall.
And it like I said, if you can swing it, great. If you can't, not a big deal. But I will send you that message. I remember.
Yeah, let me know what it is, and I'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna bow out now too. Then, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for
All
hosting
right,
us,
Alan.
Dave.
Thanks
This was
Alan.
fun.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Take care.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a fellow Chuggy Award winner on the live with me,
Oh,
Yeah,
just
well, at
rub
least
it
we're all
in,
nominees.
Shane.
At least
especially
we're all
when you beat especially when you beat the shit out of a bear with it. I mean, that was
It's
that
a
was
good
class.
weapon. It's a
And-
good weapon. It's sturdy.
That was a hell of
Like
a
I said,
bear,
and
dude. Wow.
the very first time I watched that video, and you're beating the crap out of the bear with the Chuggy, I'm like, no, not my Chuggy. You know,
Don't break it.
I didn't care about the bear. I was just worried about the Chuggy breaking, because you were just
I don't
you were
know, maybe
slamming
I
it
can
pretty
win
good.
Well,
one
believe
at
me, though,
the,
those sound effects sell it. That's I'm
For sure.
maybe I can win one at the get together. Who knows? You never know.
yeah.
Let's hope so. Well, that'll be on the Sunday night.
All
So
right.
it'll be the Sunday night we do the Chug gear, and I got to come up with a whole new intro and crown. Oh my god, that's so much work.
A lot of
I'm
work.
not
But I'll
coming
do
up with a new intro. I'm not going to do it. I don't know how. So I'm just going to keep the same old one I got.
Well, you still got because when did we start the Chuggy nominations? In April, I think. So you still have a couple months if you want to come up with something.
I don't.
I was
I'll
told not to
my
change
intro
it.
once
If I
in a
change
while.
it, they're going to drop my channel.
All
It
right.
is a pretty good.
Shout out, guys.
Yeah, don't be like me. See you, Alan. Take care, buddy. Cheers.
All right, Alan.
Yeah, nobody needs to be like me and change your intro every 100 episodes. Because that's what I do. I change my intro every 100 episodes.
The only time I change it up is like for Halloween. He did the pumpkins for me in the little creepy voice.
Right.
And then
But you've
when
got
I'm
one
not in the
for-
man cave.
Yeah, for your outs, like if you're in the porch or something like that, right?
Yeah, if I'm not in the man cave, he did one for me. But other than that, it's the same old thing. I don't
It's
care.
funny.
I like it. I love
Oh.
it.
And it's funny. I should mention this really quick while I'm thinking about it. When we were watching your all by myself video, and you had first found the greenhouse,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there and you're looking, you're like, man, this doesn't look that old. Whoever built this did a really good job. And my wife goes, did Dave build that? I'm like, yeah, he did.
Yeah. My wife, it was on a Sunday. She was dead asleep. So I ran out there in my underwear and my boxer briefs and I pulled them up as high as I could get them because I don't have any short shorts. So,
Right.
and I'm filming it and I'm trying to block it all out. And I'm like, damn it, this is hard, man. It won't block it all out.
Right.
So, but that made it funny, you know.
Oh, for sure. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved
And
the
I'm
way you
looking
did
in the
your video. It was
greenhouse
awesome.
where the camera's pointing to me, and I'm like, oh, you can see the damn house in the background.
Yeah, but you know what? Almost everybody had at least one shot in their video where it showed like a house in the background. Like Drew had it, Jeremy had it,
And Wayne had like a
Brian had it.
truck in the background that passed by.
Yeah, Wayne had the bus, right? Oh, that's not a bus, but he covered that really well. The way he did. Oh, that's not a bus you
Yeah.
see going down there. Hey, how are you? Well, because I kept hearing stuff upstairs. My wife's home now. Yeah, I kept hearing noise upstairs. I'm like, oh, it says, is mom home? Mom home? No, mom's home now.
Mom's home now.
Yeah, so I should probably get off here now.
Yeah, I gotta get off.
I know I don't have to, but Dave's got to go anyway.
I work 8 hours.
Oh, my wife's
You
been
gotta
off for
massage
like,
your feet now, dude. Come on, man.
well, you know, she's been off for about 2 months. In 2 months, you've been off now. She hurt her elbow, so obviously as
Ouch.
a dealer, you need your elbow. So she's been off for about 2 months. So she actually just
she
went
works at
back.
the casino too.
Yeah, we work at the same.
Oh,
She
okay.
she works the day shift. I work the night shift.
Oh, okay.
But she finally got to go back to work today. Thank God, because she's been driving me freaking crazy. Right, just because she wants to go back to work, and that's all it is. She's
Sure.
bored
Yeah, I get
sitting
it.
around the house. So she finally went back to work today. She just finished her first full shift. So she's like, "Oh, I worked 8 hours today." I'm like, yeah, great. You know, it was my day off, so I didn't
I'm
care.
tired. How's your dad? Just quickly.
That is great.
Is he home or is he still in hospital?
Next week,
Okay.
they backed it a week.
I'll talk to you later. It's
Okay. No worries. I'll see you in a couple minutes because Dave's getting off here anyway.
No worries.
So, hey, you know what, Dave? I'm going to let you go and you can end this live stream. Hey, great talking to you again, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, man. Can't
For
wait
sure.
for July.
July is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see your reviews on those
The
pumpkin beers. I sent
only
you guys.
thing that will not keep or will not let me go if hurricanes come because they put us on state of emergency. So,
Right.
and
Well,
that means
that's not
you know.
hurricane season though. Mid-July, is it?
oh yeah. I mean, it
Really?
starts But usually we don't get them till like August when school starts back up.
Well,
here
that's what I
lately.
was thinking. I'm thinking August, September is usually when
It-
hurricane season usually starts,
I've
right?
told my wife, and she's like, she told me to go when Brian had his, and I don't know why. I mean, we had stuff going on, but it was like I could have done it, but it's only like a
Right.
6-hour drive. But we'll do
Right.
it. I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna go in December because I'm off for 2 weeks in December for Christmas, and I'll set up an appointment at the post office to get my passport, and it should be done before July. So
Super. Yeah. Yeah. It should only take like maybe 8 weeks at most.
yeah, they say it takes like 2 months maybe.
Yeah. 8 weeks. Yeah. Yes.
And
that'd be
then
perfect.
I'll get with Brian and see how. I don't know how he does this because I haven't flown since '98 or mid '90s.
Right.
So everything has changed since 9/11.
Sure.
For
Yeah.
us,
Absolutely.
you know, so like the TA thing where you have to do there's something you can do online where they can do your background check and all that online. You don't have to wait through the line. So,
Right.
but
Yeah,
I'll do whatever Brian says.
Yeah. You'll find it slightly different, but it's not ridiculous. Like at
Flying,
first it
flying
was.
that scare me.
Yeah.
So,
Like at first it was ridiculous, but now it's not bad because they've like, oh, okay, we're gonna let this slide now.
Yeah.
You know. So it's
So,
not as
cool.
bad. But just remember, as long as you can get up here, that's fine. Like if while you're up here there's a hurricane or whatever the hell's going on down there, if you need to stay an extra day or two, I'll hook it up somehow. I don't know.
I mean, usually we have them in July. Like this year we've had a ton of hurricanes and none of them hit Florida. They all went north.
Right.
We had one. We had one, but it was way north of me. So that's the only one we've actually had hit Florida. So because usually we have 2 or 3 that hit Florida, and it's crazy. So
right.
But hopefully, I doubt it. But you never know. That's the only thing that will keep me.
Right. Like I said, worst
comes to worst, that weekend ahead of time, like way ahead of time. So they can't say because summer school's in June, and I don't have to worry about that because it'll be done.
Right.
So.
Like I said, worst comes to worst, as long as you can get up here, if you need to stay here for an extra day or two, depending on whatever. Like I said, I got a spare room. I got a pull-out couch as well. I mean, you're more than welcome to, if you have to.
I was in the Marines. I'm used to sleeping on the ground. So.
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, but you're not 20 anymore, though, Dave.
No, that's true.
You're much like me. It's like, yeah, I can sleep. Like when I go camping up north with the guys, like, yeah, I can sleep on just a really thin.
Dude, that's a trip I would love to make. That awesome. Looks like it's fun, dude.
We have such a great time
camping in Florida. It's cool, but it's so hot and miserable. The mosquitoes are horrible.
Right.
Maybe during the winter it's not too bad, but it's just not fun.
Yeah. Well, we always go up that second week of September, like over Labor Day. And this year was like we were like the first 2 or 3 days was super hot. Like we were like having a hard time sleeping because we don't experience that in September usually. Usually it's cool nights. It's nice
a weird year. It's been super, super hot here compared to normal. Like Thursday morning, I walked outside because we had a couple of days where it was like in the high 60s in the morning. And it was like, okay, this feels good. Well, I walked out Thursday morning and it's like a heat wave just hit me in the face. And I leave the house at like 6:30 in the morning. Right. And it was like, oh my, and today was horrible. But tomorrow next week, we're supposed to be in the 50s in the morning, Fahrenheit. So it's like, and then we're begging for it because it's so
30s, 20s, 10. Yeah. So 50 is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be in the mid to high 50s, and that's wonderful for us because I mean, it gets cold in Florida. It'll get like in the 30s. It's been in the 20s before, but it's very rare. But
really, wow, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you'll get like 32-degree weather, and about mid-May, it's back up in the 80s. That's how crazy it is.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I've never been to Canada, and I was trying to get my wife to go, but she's like, I'm scared to fly.
Well, like, you fly and she can drive. How about that?
Yeah, there she goes. She can drive.
You can just go, hey, I'm leaving. I'll see you tomorrow at some point in time.
Yeah, no shit.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm making every effort to be there. So
it's gonna be awesome, dude. It's
I don't want to miss it.
It's just the fact that you get to meet everybody, that is worth it all in itself. Never mind trying out the new beers up here. It's just so cool.
That's just a plus.
Yeah, just
that.
meeting everybody in person is just an awesome. I can't even describe it. It's like you're meeting your favorite rock star, like
Right.
Gene Simmons or John Bon Jovi or whoever your favorite rock star is. It's just like that because.
Well, I'm hoping everybody that's been going can go to this one because that's going to suck if I miss. Like, I don't know about Blue Eyes. Hopefully, he'll be able to go.
Yeah, I think Blue Ice is a maybe, but I mean, you're going to see Brian, Mallory, Chu, me, Drew, Alan, Chase.
I don't know about Wayne. I'm trying to convince Wayne to go, but he doesn't know if he can go.
Yeah, like I said, I just throw it out there for anybody who wants to. If you can make it, awesome.
Sure.
You're more than welcome to come for sure. It'd be awesome if Rod J could make it up. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Absolutely. All right, Shane. Well, let me know send me your message whenever.
Yeah, I'll send that as soon as in about 5 minutes. I'll have that sent to you for sure.
10-4.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you
Cheers.
for coming by.
No
Cheers.
worries. Take care. Talk to you soon,
All right,
man.
brother.
Cheers.
All right, everyone. We're going to sign off. Thank you for those that stopped by. And if not, maybe you can watch it later. And this is Dave's TV. Please drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And I'm empty. Cheers, everyone. And we'll see you next time.